The last time on Wild West, The Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers, after returning to the ziggurat, they discovered that its former Sneeple hosts had been once again displaced, however, not by any of their allies, but by drow, the Confederacy. After doing some investigating and seeing that seemingly 5 of their members that they had not encountered in that previous combat had delved deep within the labyrinth, they began to proceed through the winding maze, solving puzzles and avoiding traps. They learned strange little things here and there that not everything is always what you expect it to be. And eventually, after the most recent puzzle, taking the teleportation circle, they discovered back to the main room, the starting room, to have a short rest, during which time Jarvis experienced a vision of a Japanese folklore tale. And that's where we'll pick it up. So, hope you all gave yourself your stuff back, did your hit die or whatever. But Jarvis, you would like snap out of the little vision of the tail as everyone's just kind of
Japanese for a second.
The whole thing would have been in common.
Why is he over there speaking in tongues?
What are you doing? What the fuck am I saying?
Domo arigato.
Mr. Roboto.
Oh, sorry. Apparently, this piece here has this interesting interaction with it. When I identified it, interesting tale about some Onis and the relationship with the kingdom. It did not end well for the kingdom, at least. Just don't fuck with Onis with promises.
I think that's the case for most demons.
So it's just
Onis aren't. It's complicated. Onis are both demon and not demon. They're malevolent spirits typically, and can be non-malevolent as with anything.
So we're gonna sell it, or
If you don't, did I get anything else off the identify besides the story?
If I necessarily tells you the value, but I mean, Wilfred already kind of identified that.
Yeah.
You know that this is worth a fair bit of money. I mean, the base plate being made out of solid gold alone is a fair bit of money, and then both of them being solid ruby and sapphire, yeah.
This is gonna sound weird, but I don't want to sell it.
why not?
Well, besides it just look freaking cool, the story in it is just.
Oh, you're saying it belongs to the museum?
No, I say it belongs on a shelf in my abode.
Oh, so selfish desire.
Wait, but you already know the story. Why do you got to keep that?
No, well, I don't really mean it. But going back to what you were saying, yeah, a museum would probably be a better bet because this is a nice piece that should at least tell tales.
You could go to the college.
Oh, yeah, college would probably like it a lot. Mind if I hold on to it for the meantime?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I want to insight check this. Feels a bit, I don't know,
Yeah,
possessive.
It does.
Could I insight as well?
Sure.
Just for fun.
You know, GM your choice of persuasion or deception.
That makes up for the good charisma roll last night.
Wow. It's hard
Yeah.
to read.
Yeah, I'd say hard to read. Yeah.
Uh,
Doesn't really seem one way or the other.
I appear to be genuine.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hold on to it.
But yeah, you've completed that short rest, and you are free to continue your exploration.
Well, we got the olive branch now, so we can go that way.
Before we go that way, can we check out the other room? Because I still haven't seen any signs of these assholes.
Yeah,
Let's
wouldn't
see.
they have had to? I'm trying to think. Wouldn't they have had to pass through the peace room in order to get there?
Yeah, but
The olive branch was in the
yeah.
chest.
I don't know. That's the thing. That's why I'm saying we should check the other room.
There's
See
also
Yeah.
what's
probably hidden doors that we've not discovered as well.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go see that other room.
out.
Did I try seeing if I could detect where they are?
No.
I'll relight my torch after the break.
I will cast a spell. And drow.
Oh, yeah.
Because we killed the ones up top, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You killed the ones above. Drow.
So since it's generic, it would be the nearest drow that's within 1,000 feet.
Living drow.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
not a creature if it's dead.
like
Technically, if it's
last time I
petrified,
did.
it would be. And one second. Do I get? I think I get a distance too.
1,000
One
feet.
second. No, that's
That's the
the
limit.
range. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement. Since the direction to the creature's location.
You don't know its specific distance.
Yeah, I don't know the distance.
You
I
just
know
know
if it's moving.
Yeah,
If it's moving, I know which way.
it's not moving, but it's currently like up in this direction.
All right. At least one of them's over that way.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Then should we go after them?
I'll maintain concentration as long as I can.
Thought we were gonna check the room.
Yeah, but if the drows are that way,
I mean,
shouldn't
they're not
we-
moving.
I mean, that one's not.
They're relaxing for right now.
And plus, it could be like this fella.
Yeah, but that's because. Well, does anyone have the ability to unpetrify something?
Marcus probably was our best bet.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see him again.
You'd require greater restoration to do something like that, and it's out of my wheelhouse and Bruce's and yours, and
Yeah.
I have petrifying juice I could pour on him. Would like 2 petrifyings cancel out?
no, unfortunately, it would not.
One way to find out.
If there is a way to invert it, it would probably require some experimental alchemic procedures, but
I don't.
you
have
could
the time
probably
for
figure out to make a material that reverses petrification when smeared
Oh, like
on
an antidote.
Yeah, when smeared on a petrified individual.
I will have to work on that in a different time because I don't think we have the time.
Nope, not right now.
So, go after the drow or check out this room.
Check out that room because what if a later puzzle has something that we need from this room in it?
And
Yeah,
just
I'm
poke
so
our heads
curious.
inside to see what's in here.
Well, still curious about that key though.
I guess I'll investigate for traps.
The
If
door
there's-
does not appear to be trapped.
If as we're moving, if like a different direction becomes closer to one, it would change to that while I'm maintaining concentration.
Okay, good to know.
All right, I'll open up the door.
Okay,
Oh.
give me a moment. 13 desiccated severed heads are mounted on 4-foot-tall wooden pikes to create a semicircular formation with a 15-foot diameter in the middle of this room. The heads are partially rotted and bearing varying facial features, though each of them appears to have had its mouth sewn shut. 2 corpses are slumped within the circle of heads. One wears a rusted suit of chainmail armor and holds a shield, and the other is partially concealed by a dark hooded robe. A single piece of parchment rests on a 3-foot-high stone pedestal in the middle of the circle.
Nope. Fuck that.
I would recommend not walking into that circle.
That's just bad news.
Jarvis, is it posted like on this face?
Yeah, that's the stone pedestal that
I
the
guess
parchment
Immediately
is
walks into the
upon.
circle.
Yeah, Ed probably would wait, but like not approach.
You're the 14th
Jarvis,
head.
is it in Celestial?
Man, I'm gonna have to hold on a second. This was the one thing that I didn't get because I wasn't sure where you were gonna go, but I do have it. Give me 1 second.
Based on the layout of the dungeon, I imagine there's just treasure back here.
I
Possibly.
mean, we're smart. We can get the treasure.
Yeah, but we should deal with the drow first.
But what if it's an awesome weapon that'll instantly kill drow?
Yeah, sort of drow slaying.
You joke about that, but I do know of enchantments of slaying are a thing that can apply to such creatures.
Wait,
That
really?
have partial
Yes.
effect on me being elven? I don't know if it would specifically be against
Depending on
drow.
how
Would it be just
specific
be
you go with the enchantment.
would it be a enchantment of elven slaying?
Yeah.
I don't know if you could like do like wood elf slaying.
Like I
Oh.
said, depends on how
I
specific.
mean, they
you
are
want the enchantment.
above board. They are different. I mean, it's not just they live in a different spot. They are different. Drow even more so.
There's even dragon slaying, but you can specifically go red dragon slaying if you wanted to.
This is my arrow of red dragon wormling slaying.
Yep, you want to
Well,
kill
guess
a
what?
baby.
You're fighting a young one because you didn't get to it fast enough. It had its birthday yesterday.
Yeah, it did it. Yeah. You actually just missed it blowing out the candles. Or, I'm sorry, igniting the candles.
Yeah, they ignite their candles. They don't. I have to type this out, so this is going to take me a little bit longer than I thought it would.
Oh, you can't. Oh, it's one of those situations.
It's
you
finger
can't
types
copy the doc-
McGee doing it.
It's not even that it's finger types. You'll see once I post it as to why I'm taking my time with this.
Oh,
Has accents over
I
the
know.
letters.
He's taking all this time. We gotta solve this puzzle now. I hope you guys know.
Well,
We
I
have
mean,
It'd be funny if
All
we
right,
didn't.
thank you, Matt.
dance macabre on all the skulls.
Do you actually?
Don't have it.
Well, don't do that. They'll be hostile to us as well as enemies.
It'd be funny though. I did consider that at one point for a magical secret spell,
what?
like dance macabre or animate dead or something.
Oh no, you can command them.
All of them do the thriller dance.
Oh, he totally would.
Yeah, you get your backup dancers.
Yeah, but to get the most effect, you need a lot of corpses.
Look, all I'm saying is you go to Austin's graveyard and you do the monster mash as a live performance.
There you go.
But the thing about
That's why I had to do it a little bit at a time.
Oh,
That's
fuck
what the paper says.
you.
Is that Pig Latin?
No, it's cipher.
Oh, I ain't figuring that out.
No, is it a cipher? Is it?
It might be. But the letters are common and arranged into what appears to be unreadable gibberish.
Fuck.
I don't think
Good
it's
thing
worth
I
it,
can break-
based on
I-
the corpses.
I pull out a piece of paper.
I'll use my magical tinkering to essentially take a picture of it, copy it onto my metal arm.
Oh no, that's a good point. I don't pull out a piece of paper. I do the Mind Palace thing. But I'm pulling out a piece of paper IRL.
Okay. I'm gonna have Jarvis go back and yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna take some time with it.
Are there any single letter words? There are not.
No, I see a repeated thing though, which is VUL,
Vol.
And also AOL.
which
AOL.com.
is
AOL's in there a couple times. This is what word? That's eating. Okay.
And also VM. So that could mean something. That could be important.
Virtual machine.
Fuck.
I mean the ALLAO. There's not a ton of words that have a ABBAC pattern.
Well, we'll come back to that later
Okay.
because that's annoying Jarvis, and the others have moved on.
Alrighty.
Hold on, I thought we were working through it on the outside. Like standing out
No.
here working on.
I'm working through it.
Yeah,
Whether that's while we're walking or not.
Yeah, Aaron could do it in his Mind Palace.
And I don't know.
What else is unique there?
Like an intelligence check because he knows how to essentially develop codes and see if this is actually coded.
Also, I'm thinking the double Y is important.
Wait, where's the double? Oh,
in
and
the JVYY.
in the Javilja.
And also L is interesting because in the third word and also at the bottom there's doubles, but in weird spots.
Okay, so like 2-letter words are like as is it if.
Yeah, so V's either I or A, right? Or it could be O as well.
I mean, it could be T because you could have like two.
Oh, two. Yeah.
But there's so many words that start with a V. So like your options are A I O T.
And then I gotta ask, do any of you know Thieves' Cant?
Nope.
No, because none of us have a criminal background or
Oh wait, you get it from criminal background?
No, you don't.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think so.
No, it's
Oh,
only
yeah.
for a rogue. No. All right, but so you come back into this room with the statue of the knight.
Oh, you solved the puzzle, but it's written in Thieves' Cant.
No, it just says that if anyone knows it, that it would lower a decoding DC.
Wow.
Can I decode it while we're walking?
Yeah, you can attempt to. What is it usually? Is it a? We do this every time. Is it intelligence based off of the DC set by the person
Yes.
that ciphered it in the first place? Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, make an intelligence check.
So V is not A.
Oh, you need the thing for that. I could tell you. It's from linguist.
No, it should be intelligence. Yeah. So you would make an
Intelligence
intelligence check.
Bonus, whoever made it.
Intelligence plus proficiency bonus to set the DC for whoever made it. Okay.
I just need to make an intelligence check.
Yeah, you need to make an intelligence check. Yeah.
I'm gonna add some guidance.
See, give me like a 3-dimensional puzzle. I can figure that shit out. Word puzzles? Nah. That's
I mean, I can do these. They just take me like
Hold on.
20 minutes or so.
Not added for some reason.
Oh yeah, you gotta add your.
Uh,
I'm gonna say you're not sure. I mean,
I mean, that's.
Can you
He
f-
just rolled guidance. He didn't roll in
he,
the.
yeah,
no, he rolled it to
I rolled
GM.
17.
Oh.
It was a 17 total.
I
Yeah.
forgot to click off of it from before. I could technically make it to a 23. Or
Oh, you
20
did use
20
it a bunch earlier. I don't know if
Yeah,
how many you
you-
have
I have-
left.
It
Well,
depends on how
LFL's
many left you wanna
also-
save.
LFL's also interesting.
I haven't used Flash of Genius a lot.
Oh yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, I think L has to be some. Do you think it's a vowel because of that fourth word where it's in it 3 times?
Uh,
It could be Val.
I'm trying to think.
I'm trying to think of what words.
As we're
I mean,
all
like
talking,
Eve.
Jarvis just casually puts the frickin' peace sword into the.
Actually,
It's more
where-
interesting
where's
that you're
the
genuinely trying to solve it.
where's the drow in relation to Aaron right now?
In relation to Aaron, yeah, that way.
Still not moving.
Moving, but within like the same area.
Okay,
Almost
so like,
seems like they're pacing.
all right. So I just like, they're moving left, they're moving right, they're moving left, they're moving right, kind of thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, but as we're all contemplating over this puzzle, Jarvis just casually puts
It's
the
a
peace
it's a
sword.
petrified drow on a pendulum. That's what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jarvis
So
puts
you.
the peace sword into the statue.
Yeah. Let me. You would watch as the fingers would curl around the what was it again? It's an olive branch wrapped around a rusted blade. So the hand would curve around the handle of the blade, and then like pull. You'd watch the arm like come and pull it close to the chest, and like kind of hold it there, and the eyes would flash green, and you would hear this door to the right unlock.
Door to the right unlock,
Yeah, the door to the right.
but the door to the north does not.
Oh.
Okay.
Jarvis will go to this door. Is it still? Is it funny like the other door?
It's
Is
locked.
there a keyhole?
There is.
God.
Oh, it's starting to rain outside.
Hey guys.
Yes.
Wow.
One moment.
Eve.
Jarvis is going to attempt to picklock this.
No, I would not do that.
You sure?
Yes.
You want me to try to get the key off the one statue then?
Oh,
Let's just see where this goes first.
wait. We were able to see the key. It was just like stone, right? It was petrified to the man.
You can make it out of your thing.
Can I? Well, no, I can. Bam. And then I just have to,
Do it
Oh
in 6
shit!
Unlock
seconds.
door.
I forgot we could just do
a
that.
6 seconds to unlock the door.
I mean, I think only
If
Aaron
that's
could-
the right key.
Yeah, I think only Aaron can do that because of his keen mind. If we
Yeah.
tried to do it, we'd probably get something wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to Dylan if that even works. Even if it is the right key, if that works. But
you could create one of the following magical effects: instantaneous.
it's towards the end. You create a non-magical trinket or an illusory image that can fit in the hand, and lasts until the end of your next turn. I choose the trinket instead of illusion.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, you have keen mind. Yeah, you would put it in, turn it, and the door would unlatch.
I raised my hand up for a high five.
I will high five back.
Awesome.
And it would reveal
I'm gonna
a
open this door.
hallway. That door.
So Bruce, the last word has to be a palindrome, but like a 3-letter one.
Yeah. Jesus.
I mean, you got like Eve. You got mom and dad, but I don't.
It.
Yeah.
I'll poke my head into this room and kind of look around, see if there's anything suspicious, like slightly raised floor tiles, slits in the walls.
Yeah, okay. Make an investigation check.
Ed, you want to help? Sure.
I could.
Oh, I would make sense. And we said L's are probably a vowel.
What'd you roll?
13.
I'm hung up on
Eve.
the first. I'm hung up on the first two because I feel like the V in starting the first two is important. Like I'm trying to think of a 3-letter and then a 2-letter that both start with the same letter.
You do not see anything.
I mean, so the 2-letter V has to be an A, I, O, or T. Because those are the 4-letter words.
When you get to right here, you step on a pressure plate,
Oh, darn.
and give me a second.
Um.
So, I mean, if we replace all the L's with E's, try that.
Jarvis, this would be when you're with Aaron dealing with the other door. Oh my god, what is that?
Can
So
I?
you would watch as like a panel would kind of like slide out in the roof, and attached to a harness rapidly lowered down to your eye level would be this little creature, and
Oh,
you
is that a
lock eyes
basilisk?
with it.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, is it just a harness basilisk?
Okay. You felt as though like your joints were beginning to lock up,
Oh, shit.
but then they kind of like don't, and you overcome it. But yeah, it's a basilisk attached to like a
Does it
bungee
rise
harness.
back up or?
No, it just sits there, and the thing like just
Oh,
like
poor
makes
little
noises at
bastard.
you and squirms in the harness.
Can it reach me?
Oh,
What is that noise?
S is probably an L.
Don't look in here.
Because DPS.
Yeah, it could, because the petrifying so it'll try and bite you.
It has
Like,
advantage.
double
'cause I'm
letters
closed-
and in
Oh, I
words.
haven't closed my eyes yet because I just Yeah, that will hit.
I mean, it could be an E as well.
Yeah, like tree. Yeah.
It's probably less
Yes.
likely.
Yeah, E or L both work on that.
Uh,
Fred,
do I want to
I hear
risk a
pain
saving
rot.
throw? You know what? I should.
Oh, you want to make another saving throw? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna close my eyes.
I
Alright.
imagine just Aaron and Bruce are like looking at a piece of paper.
You're more than fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are just focused on a piece of
Want-
paper.
Want me to get you out of there, Wilfred?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Shocking grass. Where are you?
So trying L on that.
Where the fuck is shocking grass? There it is.
16? Yeah, 16 hits.
No, this is gonna sound stupid. Does he have advantage to hit?
Oh yeah, is it restrained?
It technically is restrained. Yeah, you know what? Roll to see if you crit.
Try basilisk.
Nope.
Oh.
All right, but you do manage to shocking grasp.
I'll step back and look away and just start pelting it with firebolt. Actually, no.
Okay.
Because that might burn the harness. I'll do ray of frost.
Okay. Yeah, much better idea. So I mean, you're not looking at it because you don't want to be subject to its petrifying gaze, so it'll be at disadvantage. But technically, it can't bite you anymore. So just roll a couple of them, and we'll see how fast you kill this thing. Yeah, that'll hit.
As your cast spell, Jarvis is just gonna ask, "The fuck is going
Wilford
on
is
in
looking
there?"
outside the room, pointing in that direction as like you hear a pew 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 go off.
Hold on, I think I got a break in this. AOLALLAO might be the teeth.
That kills it.
Wait, where are we? AOL.
ALL. Because I was thinking of a
AOL.
3-letter
Oh,
and
yeah,
a
yeah.
5-letter that make each other using the same letters. The teeth.
Yeah, the teeth, that works. I was working on the first two again, and one of works with the V's.
One
I
of.
think I know what turns our friend back there and the two things into statues.
Well, there's also the gas that pops up in here. But
And that works too with the L being E.
it's okay to look in there.
Yes, it's dead.
Okay, Jarvis, just gonna... Is that a fucking basilisk kind of harness?
Yep.
Jarvis just walks around. He's gonna look up at the situation that is holding up the basilisk.
Yeah, so like you see that there's like a little bit of a winch up in that revealed portion, and there's just like the cables coming down, holding the harness in place, and yeah, the harness is like securely wrapped around it, so it does nothing but sit there once it gets dropped.
Oh, hold on. Wait. So
You.
if AOL is then AOLZL is probably there or these. So one of
These nuts.
these nuts.
Bruce, Aaron,
Huh?
Yeah, what's up?
we're moving on.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 second, let me finish writing this down.
Don't step there. I don't know if that will
What's one will
summon
pop up
another
behind him,
basilisk.
which would be hilarious.
I'll
this point.
open this door.
Okay. Oh boy. All right, so where am I?
Gonna leave this
Andy.
poor bastard here.
Okay,
Oh,
so as you open the door
oh my
to this
god!
40 by 90 foot chamber with a 20-foot high ceiling, you would immediately see these to your left large piles of shattered glass and bits of metal, and in the center of those an even larger pile of what seems to be like iron, just kind of slumped over in a heap. It almost seems to have like a humanoid construction to it. And further up, with their backs currently turned to you, you would see 3 individuals, 2 of them that appear to be drow, and a third wearing what looks to be plate armor with a red hood. Actually, no, I'm sorry, it wouldn't be red. It would be purple. Yeah, purple hood obscuring their head.
We weren't very quiet about another room, were we?
I'll extinguish my torch.
Okay.
Looks like we found the other assholes. What do we do?
They don't know we're here yet. We could surprise them.
Ow.
You warp Ed into the middle of them, and I hold person 3 of them.
Ed, are you up for that?
I mean, if we're all committed to this.
I just wish I had time to enhance your resistance to mindfuckery. But sadly, I don't got that right now. Alright. Ready?
Bruce, Aaron, are you up for this,
You
or
might
should we
wanna
just
get
ignore
into
this?
Yeah.
those.
No, let's do
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. All right. I'm going to cast Hold Person at 4th level,
And if
targeting.
possible,
Oh wait, it needs to be within 60 feet. Shit. Okay, I can't do that at this distance.
I can vortex warp Ed right in the middle or on top of one of them.
I need to sneak in to get a bit closer because I need
You
to
think
be.
you
I can make you invisible.
Yeah, that would help. If I get to here, then I can do it on all three.
All right. I will rip out one of my eyelashes. Actually, I'll rip out one of your eyelashes. Hold still. I'll pluck it out, and then I am going to take a little bit of gum, chew into it, put them together, and then slap it on his back and cast invisibility.
Okay.
That's so weird.
Okay. I just know I love that because that's the material component. All right.
Oh, that shouldn't have been a disadvantage, but 19. I'll take it.
19. Okay. So, Wilfred, you start sneaking forward, and right about when you get there, all of a sudden, you just crush a little bit of the glass underfoot, and the one with the hood just turns around and raises her hand, and the other two just like immediately stop what they're doing. Seems like they were fiddling with the door. And she says in
I-
common, "We have guests."
And then I
vortex
cast
one.
fourth level hold person on the three of them.
Ah, post hold person.
Ed is right here.
Okay. All right. So, so let me roll for those two first.
Oh,
Hold person. Right. Yeah, that's not a. Okay. Wisdom.
That succeeds.
house captain.
That also succeeds.
Arachnomancer.
And the one with the hood, which jump scare. It takes no effect.
Uh-oh.
And Ed, yeah, if Ed would be over here or here, if that's where you're putting him.
Here. I'm not giving the chance for blank.
All right.
I guess he'd
At
be
that
holding
point,
his action to attack.
yeah, okay. So if you do the hold action one though, you only get the one hit,
Yeah.
right? Or do you get the
Yeah.
okay. So let him get off his hit, and then we will roll initiative.
Fucking kidding me with this initiative.
You know, he will also take.
22 will miss. Oh, sorry, 21 will miss.
21
Words.
misses. Uh-oh.
Describe how it misses.
So give me 1 second. Because I'm just gonna make sure. Yeah. So like Ed goes to punch, and before he even thought that she was prepared for it, she had drawn forth this long lance and just deflected it over to the side.
Oh, she parries
Does
it.
that
Okay.
last seem familiar?
It does look familiar.
Fuck,
Which
another one of these assholes.
give me a second. Oh no.
No.
Death Guardian of Lulth? Oh,
That's
no.
part of- Did you make this or did you find this?
I made this.
Oh.
Okay. You all rolled initiative. Descending.
Oh, that is low rolls from everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot to add one.
Did I?
Yeah, the one who was working on the door.
Oh, did his not pop up? I thought I didn't send his thing to the tracker. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh no, I didn't even roll it.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Consistent.
Yeah, very much so. Bruce's dex is a 13. His dex is a 19, so he will go before you. Wilfred,
advise
yours
putting the
is a
19.
14. The Death Guard is a 14.
Rollies.
Rollies.
Darn.
I would say for the house captain, put a .19 because sometimes when scrolling through initiative, it will put Bruce back up ahead.
Okay. Yeah, so it's still Ed. And get ready to get copyright struck if this goes through.
Ed's turn. All right. First, he's gonna get big.
All right.
Mute that real quick. It's a bonus action. Okay. He's got Giant's Might. Okay. And he's going to start attacking Spooky Boy with the Scary Lance. Does he get Giant's Might back on a short rest?
I
Long
think.
rest. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Punchy
use
stabby. That misses.
Oh, that misses. That also misses.
23 misses.
Oh,
Well, she used her reaction to parry.
That should only
okay.
be for one attack, right?
Oh, it's only for one attack? Hold on, let me check.
It depends.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like
Oh,
shield,
yeah.
sometimes it's for a single
No,
attack.
yeah. It's the single one. My bad. Yeah, the 23 hits.
23 hits. Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna take.
I goof. Okay.
Oh,
How much of that is necrotic? 15.
7 of that is normal damage.
Okay. 7 and 9, 16.
Is this
Okay.
necrotic or immune?
Immune.
Immune to necrotic.
oh, fuck.
That 16 damage.
Okay, and then yeah, let's do another attack.
Yeah, 24 will hit.
No take this time because they're immune. Yeah, that's Ed will move here.
Okay. All right. Aaron, you're up.
Okay.
Just finishing looking at the cipher, and it's like, oh shit, we're going into a fight.
Yeah, I've made some progress while initiative was being rolled.
Very good.
I run in, and that's about as far as I can get. And we're gonna. Sorry, illness. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna drop. No, that won't work. That won't work. Yeah, I mean, I really don't have much from here. So what I will do is we will drop a slow on the 3 in the back.
Come
Okay.
on, so.
We'll do it like that.
Alrighty.
So that Ed isn't in it.
So I'll do
And
the
even if it's in it, you can choose him not to be affected.
slow as
Oh, that's true. It's creatures of my choice. So I will in fact make it this. And it is a wisdom save.
wisdom save. Okay.
Choosing only those three. Yeah, that's a success.
Captain.
Ooh, okay.
Fails.
That's a fail.
And
There's advantage.
Magic
That's a
resistance.
success.
resistance.
Yeah. So unfortunately, only the captain is slowed, but
But useful information has been gathered.
One is better than none.
yeah. Turn it on to linker mode.
Load.
And yeah.
Oops.
Speed is half minus AC. Can't take reactions. Action or bonus. Yeah, lots of stuff.
Why is Wilford
I
telekinesis?
I didn't mean to click it.
Bonus action. I inspire Ed because he's in there with the people.
Okay. Give me 1 second, because for some reason thing is not showing up on their thing. There we go. And he has, what does he have? Because he's got -2 right now from slow. All right. Okay.
Before he lost concentration on the detect person, locate creature.
I did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it these ones? It seemed.
It would have been probably this one, unless the spell. Yeah, no, the spell wouldn't have applied to this one. So yeah, you would have been detecting this one. Would have been the
Okay.
closest. But if that's it for you, and you said you inspired Ed.
Yep. That's everything.
All right, the Arachnomancer. Oh me, oh my. Hmm.
Does it actually summon spiders?
Does it summon spiders?
Well, Arachnomancer would be.
Maybe it just controls them.
I don't know. We're about to find out, though.
Gonna step forward 5 feet.
Hopeless amount of
And
spiders.
then does the cube like remain, or no? Like once you've put slow on them, you put slow on them, right?
Yep.
Or do they have to?
No,
constantly-
slow is
It's like hypnotic power.
Yeah.
It's there and gone.
yeah. The area is gone. The concentration is on the
Alrighty.
on
No, I just
maintaining.
wanted to make sure if you had to like make the save again or not. I forgot for a second. Yeah, he's gonna step forward and interesting. Yeah, he's gonna. Oh, no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Bad sheet. Cast a spell.
I shall counter.
Okay. I'm assuming base level, so you have to roll for it.
No.
Okay. You stop the spell, and he will move over here. That's it for him. House captain. Speed is halved.
You can take an action or a reaction, action or bonus action, but not both.
And he only if he takes his action, does he get his full slew of attacks or only one attack?
Only one.
He gets a single attack.
Okay.
And if he casts a spell, he has to do a roll, I believe.
Yep.
Alright,
If he rolls 11 or
um,
higher, it goes off next turn.
Just gonna make a scimitar swipe at Ed. Misses.
No.
Why is my AC only 11? That shouldn't be right. He should have his armor on.
Yeah, I think he said he put it back on before he went
Oh,
into
it's
the labyrinth.
broken. That's right. I remember him complaining about it.
Is it not toggled on the sheet?
No, it's just broken.
Oh, like it won't actually apply.
display it, yeah. Oh. Because his plate armor doesn't have any modifiers.
Did he just write plate armor into a sheet?
No, I think it just broke.
Yeah, so I guess like see if you could drag and drop plate armor onto his thing, because yeah, he's wearing the armor of conflagration.
Is it a +1 plate?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Fixed it.
Does he have +1 plate on his sheet? No, I think it's just regular plate. It just has the magical ability.
Oh, well, okay, I can...
Or wait, no, because that would make his AC a 19, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's a +1. Yeah, because his AC had gone up to a 19.
Actually, if he wears plate armor +1, it goes up to 21.
What? Oh, because he has, I think, a ring of... Does he have ring of protection?
Ring of protection. He has the defense fighting style. So that's +2.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, so that would be 21.
Yeah, that's 21.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so that's his turn. Bruce, you're up.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your thing, Bruce!
Do we want to? I don't
Is
know.
it
I'm
good?
I'm just gonna cast mirror image on myself,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Alright. Death card.
I think there's a typo in this cipher.
Did I fuck up a letter? I tried to do it as good as I could.
Unless I... Oh, no, it's on me. It's on me.
Are you still trying to work on the cipher?
Yeah,
I am too. It's fucking tough. I'm trying.
I think I got it.
Anton, do not do well with ciphers. It's literally almost impossible for me to do it.
Well, first, she casts a spell. As you would watch her weapon begin glowing with energy.
Uh-oh.
Am I within right?
We have 2 casters in range.
I counterspelled already, I can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if
Okay.
I'm... Let's...
I'll counterspell.
Counterspell.
3rd level.
Okay, you have to roll for it.
Oh,
It's
that's one of the, one
just
of the bad
intelligence?
smites.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it a saving throw or a roll?
It's
This is a great
like
roll.
a skill check.
Okay, so then I have disadvantage from exhaustion, probably, right?
Yeah, you're so exhausted.
You're so
Oh.
exhausted. Okay,
Hold on.
holding.
Don't you have something for checks?
Yeah, exhaustion.
No, to improve them.
No. I can improve saving throws and my AC.
Okay, I could make it a 14, but that will only work if the spell he cast was at 4th level.
I don't think it's worth using that.
Yeah, let's just let him spew his bullshit.
Plus,
they might not even
hit Ed.
I'm really hoping it's not Banishing Smite.
Might not hit Ed, but okay, if that's what you're going with. Is going to make some Death Lance attacks.
Oh!
That should not be at advantage. But
They hit it.
27. All right. And then
No save on
The-
this.
no. And then the smite goes off, which he will take. It's this one.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, so bad, but it's gonna.
let's make a wisdom save. 17 necrotic. It's maximum HP. And then I take 16. So wisdom save. Oh,
Good.
that's a oh, yeah, that's good wisdom save.
That's it. Yeah, that's good for Ed. And then 2 more attacks.
Oh, good thing we only took one attack.
Those both hit. Is there a way he can like boost his AC? There is
doesn't have-
not.
Does have Stone's Endurance.
I can't Teddy's bubble him. I
Yeah,
got used my reaction.
Yeah, I'll hold off on Stone's Endurance for now. Let's see what this next one does. 10. Yeah, okay, I'll probably do that on the 19. It is bloody. And then Stone's Endurance. D12 plus his con. 9 plus 4, so 13 off of that necrotic.
Okay.
So that'd be... Shit. I cannot math. My math is bad.
13 off the necrotic. It's only 5 necrotic you take.
I know I was doing the damage it rolls in.
Wilfred, you're up.
Oh, did the captain redo his wisdom save to break the slow?
No, he did not. Let's see.
Unfortunate.
I
I
do
draw combat.
believe Ed is critical.
What?
uh,
Was he at full health?
he was like 8 points under full health.
But yeah, Wilfred, it's your go. What are you doing?
Hold on.
Okay, guess I know what I'm. Fucking no.
All right. That spear's dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
I
I didn't even
am.
think about I.
I'm gonna telekinesis it out of his grip, which requires
Oh.
a intelligence check. No, a charisma check against their strength.
Charisma check against it. So you make a charisma, they make a strength.
Yep.
Okay.
Please be good. 23. 22. I rip it out of their grasp.
You watch as the mask turns towards you, and you can see the purple flames glowing within the eye sockets. They almost seem to squint.
I am revoking your Deathlance privileges for now, if you don't mind.
What if they do?
I don't care. And I guess bonus action. I'm just gonna shove spooky gal away. She needs to make a strength save.
Strength save. Okay.
Actually, no, that needs to be within 30 feet. I need to move up for that. There, yeah.
Okay.
She succeeds.
You try and like knock her back a little bit, and
Yeah.
she stands.
She feels like a
That
slight
thing
push.
The thing has at least a 22.
And
23,
I'll
right.
move backwards.
Okay.
That thing is, I think, is technically stronger than Ed.
Yeah, I bring the spear to me.
Okay. All right. Jarvis, you're up.
Ed, do you want me to get you out of there?
Yeah, that hurt. That really hurt.
Yeah, you do not look good. I want you to do some more damage to Bud, but you are almost meat paste right now. I'm gonna.
I'm good.
Vortex.
I'm fine.
I got him on the ropes.
Put me in, check. Put me in, coach.
I can do this all day.
Ed, Are you sure?
I feel like Ed would stay in, actually.
Yeah, because you still have the he could do the hill rune so that he could
Yeah,
resist
he just
at least
hasn't
some of the
had
other
that,
damage.
the chance to do that yet, because he had
Yeah.
his bonus action to go big.
Alright.
But yeah, so if he doesn't want you to warp him, what are you doing, Jarvis?
Can't let you have all the fun. I go fast.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's see, I have 19, which is now a 21 AC. because
Okay.
I'm hasted.
And you're holding 3 shields.
What? No, technically I had to put my... Technically I'm not benefiting from my shield right now. I'm gonna frickin' spear this fucker in the face with my grass gun, as Ed would put it.
All right, go for it.
Motherfucker. No. I refuse that to be a natural 1.
Would you have lucky?
No, I got an inspiration.
From
Oh,
last session.
yeah.
That's better.
Yeah. That'll
But
hit.
guess what? He's gonna have to make a con save or be stunned. Because I'm invoking my kinetic weapon.
Okay. All right. So she will make her con save. That
Fuck
is
you.
hilarious.
Points.
They're stunned for a round.
All right.
And that was my haste attack, so I got no more attacks.
All right.
Got you, Ed!
Ed, you're up.
All right. Let me.
And you're vulnerable as fuck right now!
Let me. Second wind. D10 plus my fire level. That's unfortunate. But dead looks a lot better. And oh, it's runic shields. That's a thing. But yeah, let's go to town on Scary Lady. Actually, no, she doesn't have a weapon anymore. Let's go to town on the captain.
Scary Lady is stunned right now.
Let's do a punch on the Scary Lady, and then a punch on the captain.
Okay.
Scary Lady.
Yeah, 28 will hit Scary Lady.
And
Or
then the
16.
captain. Wow. Woo. Let's take from him.
Yeah. I think you have to give first before you can use take again.
I can't check the weapon to throw.
Yeah, hold on, give me a second. Typically it's like, whichever one you use, then you have to use the other one before you can use it again. Weapons of growth. Give and take.
I gotta remember my weapon of growth is shield, because technically I still have access to the shield spell.
Over. There we go. Save changes.
Give and take. It's awakened. Take 2. 25. Only 1 charge. The gauntlets have a max of 3 charges shared between them.
Oh,
Only 1 charge can be used per turn.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, you can again. I think it's just because that's usually how he does it. He swaps it back
Yeah.
and forth.
Yeah,
But yeah, go ahead.
I think but in my mind, like it didn't work on this on the woman, so
Yeah. Oh, big.
slurp.
39, 40, 53.
And then
That is a meaty thwack to the captain.
and let's hit him with 1 more.
Yeah, 23.
Oh, there shouldn't be take on that
Oh.
shit.
So the
Take
giant's
off.
might is 4, so 17. Okay. All right. The captain. Yeah, captain's approaching bloodied.
That shall be Ed's turn.
All right, Aaron, you're up.
So how does Ed look now?
He's better than bloody.
I will say, me stunning the frickin' death. I'm assuming death, essentially, Lolth Death Knight equivalent.
Death Guard of Lulth.
No,
Right?
not
They're
quite a
stunned,
death knight, but they're stunned right now. Yeah.
so all we really have to worry about is the wizard.
Alright, I come up to here
Is it?
and lacking anything better to do against elves. I'm putting that same square down.
Square Hanson?
Square dance.
We're trying to slow them 3 again.
If a hasted person fights a slowed person, how fast does the hasted person actually look?
Like,
Very.
like you're standing still.
So you're slowing again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me do this guy first. Wisdom, right?
Yep. Wisdom. That is a fail.
All right, he is slowed. Captain.
That is a success.
And
That is a fail.
Yumi.
Bonus action. Inspire Jarvis,
Thank you.
and that will be my turn. I have to run to the restroom real quick.
Oh no, the arachnomancer is the one that failed, not the captain.
You also... Oh, that means you don't have a wisdom save bonus.
Alright, so he's slowed. He is going to... Okay. Yeah. So he's going to attempt to cast a spell, which I believe he has to, roll a d20 and then...
Well,
Slow. Yeah, I think they have to roll a d20. If they roll 11 or higher, it will happen next turn if they maintain concentration.
Okay.
Just double checking. If a creature attempts to cast a spell with a casting time of 1 action, roll a d20. On an 11 or higher, the spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn, and the creature must use its action on that turn to... Okay, so there's no concentration.
So if it rolls
A creature... if it doesn't, the spell is wasted.
Yeah. Okay. So he tried to do something, but that's really all he can do.
They can
House
do a
captain.
wisdom save to break out a spell.
Oh yeah, you're right. He can. He can. I think he is still slowed. The captain. Yeah. Okay. He is going to make 2 scimitar attacks on Ed.
I want to see you try. Oh, he tried.
He tried.
He hurts.
Ready?
Poison.
Oh.
I think he has. Doesn't he have resistance to the poison?
Not
Not.
Stone Moon. Dark Vision.
And then he's gonna make a whip attack at Jarvis.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, he. You have advantage saving throw and resistance to poison damage. So yeah, he takes half poison damage.
Alright. And this is the whip for Jarvis.
And then he
The target
takes
is-
12 poison.
Yeah, because it's like, they're drow, so they just whip the people under them to give them advantage.
It is back
Because you
to
can
critical.
do anything else with.
No, I mean, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, you're concentrating on haste. That's right.
I'll be marking myself.
Alright, but that is the captain. Bruce, you're up.
Okay. I was gonna save my high level spells, but fuck it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's already 3 Bruces circling around me, but I'm going to cast this and make even more of them.
The
I'm
first
going to
you need,
cast-
the more.
Steel Wind Strike, as behind
Oh.
each of them another Bruce appears, stabbing each of them.
Okay.
So from left to right, this is the first one.
You have advantage
Yeah.
on
The stunned one,
stun
yeah.
one, yeah. So the second
Okay.
one.
25 will hit.
All right.
30 force, meaty.
Advantage. So close to the 19th.
Yeah, 29 will hit. 32, nice.
And then this last one, I will also pump a power surge into it, which adds 5 force damage to it.
Okay.
Not at advantage anymore. Oh,
Yes.
Can
Damn.
you add the power surge after you learn to hit?
let me read that quick.
I think it's like a smite situation.
At 60, you can store magical energy within yourself. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. It's a long thing for such a simple thing. Okay. When you deal damage, so yes, I'd add it on to the second one.
Okay.
So
So 5 additional?
37. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay, she is stunned, but she gets to make the wisdom save for slow.
Oh, also, I'd appear behind this guy.
He's no longer slowed.
It's still stunned.
Still stunned though. Wilfred.
I am going to attempt to restrain telekinetically Spooky Man. Not Spooky Man, Captain. The Captain.
Okay.
So he needs to make a strength check. That's Ed. I don't want to roll charisma
So,
from Ed.
so I gotta ask. You had it take the weapon, and then it brought the weapon 30 feet over to you.
Yeah, and I moved up to telekinetically push, so I could grab the weapon there. and
Oh, so you
walk
grabbed the
back.
weapon, but then would it have been able to come back over to her to push her in the first place?
Oh no, that's a different telekinetic.
Oh,
The spell telekinesis is what I grabbed.
that's
the
what
weapon
took
with.
the.
And
okay.
then I have a separate telekinetic feat, which lets me shove.
Oh, got you. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Had a little bit of confusion there. All right, so he's
Yeah,
got
I
to
have
make
two
a
things that is kind of the same.
strength check.
Yes, it contested against my charisma. Oof. Oof! He is restrained, and I will quicken a spell to cast as a bonus action. Oh, shoot, let's not do that.
Fireball.
I don't care how big the room is. I cast Fireball. Let's
See, that's why Steel Wind Strike is the best, because it's just Fireball upcast to level 5, but also you don't hit anyone else.
Also teleport.
Yep. Unfortunately, sorcerers don't get Steel Wind Strike. I'm gonna
God, if you did.
Psychic Lance Scary Lady. So intelligence save.
Okay. Scary lady.
This is what happens when you beat up one of our friends. We fuck you
She
up.
succeeds, so she takes half damage and isn't incapacitated.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's
11.
it's 11.
11,
Psychic.
then- Okay.
That is my turn.
Jarvo.
Moving like a flash. I flank. Don't fuck with my friend! As I do like the Gears of War 3 like spear lunge.
Yeah. The Lancer that I hate. I love the chainsaw one better.
I
Yeah, 28.
love the land. I always love the bayonet.
Or 12. Okay.
You know what? Another one.
Another one?
A comm save. I want to keep this. I want to keep the stun going. Fuck! Wait, is it a concept? Is it against a spell?
Oh, yeah, I had advantage checked off.
Well,
Spells and other magical effects.
yeah. Regardless, 18, 29, it still succeeds.
Okay. And you
Also,
have
realized that my attack should have been at advantage because I'm flanking.
Yes, that's
and
true.
And stunned technically until the end of my turn. So that's just a 28. Okay, now let me toggle advantage. Going for another spear. 24.
Yep, 24 will hit.
And my hasted action.
Yep, that you do. And 29 will hit.
And a little sphere will float out of my coat because I never dispelled it originally.
It is. She is bloodied.
And my little, as people like to call it, the Zeus ball.
This ball.
Suspo!
Unfortunately, both me and Ed are too close for the bitch for Zeus ball to do anything. I can, however, do this. I need this one to make me as part of the bonus action of, and I'm using the enhanced ability to make her defy gravity for a second, then comes crashing down.
That's dex save?
Violent gravity.
Strength save. Okay. Oh, not good for a wizard.
Yeah, so it goes. Whoop.
And boom. And takes 12 bludgeoning. Okay,
And it's prone.
this is true.
Big if true.
Big if true. Alrighty. And is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, at the end of the turn, she is no longer stunned. Ed.
Ed's gonna give himself 13.
Okay.
Can he oro on this one?
And he's going to. She's prone, so let's.
Well, not that one. It's the
That one over there is prone.
Oh, okay. But he is flanking with Jarvis.
Yep.
You know what? He's going to draw Balmung.
Ooh.
And I got some drow here to kill. They're working with that scary dragon thing Wilf talked about. I bet you'll be thrilled about this.
I want that set. As he just kind of like points in Ed's grip towards the death guard.
Yep. Okay. He'll focus Balmung on the death card. He'll two-hand it.
Pretty sure that it was on.
Wait,
Oh my! Just chopped off that thing.
is it in Vorpal?
It's a
It is a
Vorpal.
Vorpal.
Question is, does chopping off that thing's head kill it?
I don't know.
So he decapitates her, and the head just kind of like flies up and then rolls onto the floor right next to her. The body's still standing there though in a defensive stance.
Okay, so it does extra damage.
Is the light still glowing in its eyes?
The light is still glowing in the skull's eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, let me look at Vorpal because
Yeah,
it does more
It says-
damage.
Yeah, if it doesn't, if decapitating, if it cannot decapitate, or if decapitating doesn't kill,
It takes 68 slashing, which
Yep.
it's a crit. So
No, that part is not
that
double.
part, okay.
That's just
Yeah. No, that's not.
68. Take 35 more damage.
Damn, for a whopping 78 damage. Jeez.
Ignore the 10
That's
and
Marshall.
5.
She is. Yeah, she'd be in critical range.
Okay, and then he'll do another attack. He's like, I thought you killed things when you cut the head off.
Yeah, 26 on that.
On the 18.
Oh, I added.
Yeah, ignore the 10 and 5. The
Yeah,
left side is one
yeah.
hand, the right side is two hand. He's two-handing.
Okay, I gotta add back 15 hit points. Okay. Oh, Jesus. And that's another 25. Okay.
All right, and then let's do just a quick swing on the captain because he's restrained.
Yeah, 27.
17.
And then the Giants may, right? So 19. Okay. The captain is like bloodied, approaching critical. And if that's it for Ed, Aaron.
I'm not super knowledgeable about anatomical stuff, but I thought things died if they didn't have a head.
well,
Life
apparently
need
not with this
things to
one.
live. I assume this still works because creature is still standing. The only thing I had, so we're gonna still try it. I'm going to whisper dissonantly at the
Severed head.
the head of the beheaded one.
Okay.
At 6th level.
Oh,
Okay.
Which will be a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, yeah, and it doesn't say that it doesn't affect undead, so
Yeah, and it's not a charm.
So that
So it
is
succeeds, so it's taking half damage and does not run away.
5 plus 96 psychic.
So it's 32 would have to 16.
16, okay. Alrighty.
Um, and then Jarvis and Ed haven't used their inspirations yet, right?
No, Jarvis Ed has not.
Okay. All right, I'll give Bruce an inspiration.
Hell yeah.
You get the horseshoe. But that will be it.
Alright. The Arachnomancer will stand up from prone. Using half of its half movement.
Thing has like 5 feet of movement left.
Yeah. And then it will turn towards Bruce and attempt to touch him.
Is this casting a spell? No, it's not.
Oh yeah.
No, it's
Oh.
just toxic.
Yeah, it's just an attack.
Remember, you have mirror image.
Oh yeah, that's true.
True. Let me roll. Let me post it and roll.
See if it gets rid of a duplicate or if it.
Roll d20.
Yep. Yeah.
It's
You have
good.
to roll
Yeah.
6 or higher. Duplicate's
Yeah.
AC is 10 plus your dex modifier, so do you have to roll again?
No, it's
No.
that. It takes the
That
same roll.
27. So yeah, that one of them's gone.
Okay. And then it would be the end of its turn, so it gets to make a wisdom save to see if it is no longer slowed. It is still slowed. Capitan is restrained. But that
Can't
doesn't
break
mean
out
he
of it.
can't take attacks, right?
He has disadvantage.
He just has disadvantage. Alright. He will... Yeah.
Me or Ed?
Well... Yeah, you are also within range. That's true. Ed does look weaker though. Gotta go for the softer target. Yeah. So he's gonna make two scimitar attacks for 23 and 17. I think only the 23 hits.
Another creature you can see. He is not another creature you can see.
I have a question. Who has the special shield?
Oh, that's Marcus still has that.
The 23 does hit.
Okay.
Takes the 5 slashing and resists
And
the
7
poison.
poison. And then yeah, he's still got his whip attack, so why not? It says reach 10 feet, so yeah, you're still within reach. So he will at Jarvis. Damn.
Oh.
That was almost a crit. For
It's a
8
Vorpal
slashing.
whip, actually.
Yeah, it's a Vorpal whip, just wraps around your head and then he pulls it and you pop right off.
The Vorpal Whip of humanoid slaying.
Yeah. That's something a drow would have, I feel. It's like a cat of nine tails that just cuts into your... but yeah, that's it for him. Bruce, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just take a shot at the guy I'm on top of with disadvantage.
You can back
One
away
day.
because they're still slowed. And they don't
Nah,
have
I'm
reactions.
One day I'll get Gunner.
One day.
And that day's not today. Doctor's order.
14. What is his AC with slow? Yeah, that'll hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, nice. Good 15 damage.
All right, that is my turn.
Alrighty.
Does the headless drow knight, death knight, have disadvantage because they can't see?
So
I mean, there's the head
No.
still communicating
the
with the body.
the body crouches quickly, scoops up the head, reattaches it. She kind of like cracks it to the left and right, holds her right hand out.
Oh, I don't like
You
that.
watch as where you previously had the death lance, it just
No, it's
reappears back in her hand.
Wilfred was holding on to it.
Does it like pull or does it like disappear?
Like no, like it just magically reappears in her hand, like how it does for hex blades.
Oh fuck!
Oh,
Yeah.
Hopefully that takes her action.
You wish it took her action. It doesn't take Hexblade's actions as far as I
It
know.
does.
It just magic. Does it really?
It really does.
You sure it's an action and not a bonus action?
It's an action. For Eldritch Knights, it's a bonus action. Because it's not Hexblade that gets it, it's Pact of the Blade. And Pact of the Blade, it takes an action.
Well, she's not a warlock, but she's...
it's also your GM.
Wait, no, do Hexblades even get it? Well, I said like a Hexblade, but yeah. What is it? Let me make sure I put the right thing on the sheet. I did put the right thing on the sheet, so you shouldn't have been able to take it in the first place, but oh well. But you know what? Because I'll be kind here. I'll be kind here, because you're holding on to it. So I'll say that it'll take her action. Why not? Normally, though, it should be her bonus action.
Wilfred feels it being ripped from his fingers. Oh no! 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 No!
And it
Wilfred-
fades out of existence. And into her hand.
and into her hand. But she has her scary weapon back, Wilfred.
I will use my action to maintain restraint on Captain, which requires another strength check from him.
Okay. Damn, you know, it'd be awesome if you rolled a natural... No. Oh yeah, that shouldn't be a disadvantage, but whatever.
And then I will bonus action quicken spell, move up to here to get a clear shot on Scary Woman. What should I use? I will. Is that just around me? That is just around me. That's concentration. That's concentration. So many things. It's concentration. Yeah. Okay. I'll just throw a firebolt at her.
Okay.
12. I will use my inspiration for controlling Ed to reroll that.
Yeah, 22 will hit. Or 25. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. She takes that. Yeah, she's still in that critical range, but she's got a lot of health, so. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's my turn.
All right, Jarvo.
Alright. Stabby, stabby, stab, stab, stab. Well, technically it should be an advantage, but yeah. So,
29 will hit. I mean, you could see if you. Okay.
let's see.
Yeah, the 29 will hit, and yeah, she's got her reaction back. She is going to parry.
Okay, so that 23 gets parried, 29. Now here's the third attack. Natural 20.
You wouldn't have been able to parry that if you wanted to.
Parry this.
Parry this, you filthy casual. Yeah, so the 29, okay. 7, and that's math, 20 damage. Okay, nice.
Okay. Bonus action. Let's see.
Can I get a bulbous action?
Gonna actually I'll leave my bonus action frame. Just move my sphere right next to me. That is my turn.
Okay. Ed.
Your
All right.
action has been used. So you don't have to worry
Still
about
flanking with
parry.
Jarvis, so I'm gonna swing with Balmon on the scary lady. Hold on. It's a 19 or 20, right, for Balmon?
You rolled an 18.
I know. I'm just double checking. to make sure
Yes,
not
it's a
an
19 to 20.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
19
it's not an 18 to 20.
All right. Roll the 9.
18? Okay.
Second attack. Oof.
That will miss.
Third attack. Cut the head off
Cute.
again.
Gotta be kidding.
Roll the 15
Does it
two.
stay off this time?
I mean,
Even funnier the second time.
68.
okay, hold on, let me math here.
I'll ignore the number.
4 plus, what was it? 23. Yeah. Plus-
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. She not looking good, like at all. And the head falls off onto the ground again.
Alright, I guess let's action surge then. He swings Balmon once again.
Why won't
Yeah.
you
16.
die?
Okay.
Starts hacking the choppy carrots. Still standing after that?
Hold on. I
20
just
more
wanna
damage?
Make sure of something. No, not the math. Something else.
She has undead fortitude.
I don't know. It could be different.
That'd be terrifying. Just give a lich undead fortitude.
Oh, that'd be
Um,
I've decided to give the Demi-Lich undead fortitude.
So you swing, decapitate her, take the sword back, and just kind of like shove it through her chest, piercing the plate armor. And you watch as like the head on the floor, the flames flicker, and then just before they go out, they reignite. And then you watch as a web appears on the floor around her body and like sort of shoots up, kind of grabbing the head as well, cocoons it and sucks it down into the ground. And then I need, this would also apply to the captain, which I don't think he can make a save while
He can make a save.
restrained?
He might auto fail though.
I'd auto fail a deck save, yeah. I need a deck save from Jarvis and Ed.
Restrained is disadvantage on deck saves.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Careless.
Disadvantage.
Jarvis,
Ed will
you can
use
roll the-
inspiration.
I know the inspiration won't matter, but you can roll it to get temp HP.
21 from Ed.
Alright, 21 from Ed is a success, so that's half.
You get 7 temp HP.
7.
Jarvis.
No, you get 9. Jarvis
Um,
gets 7. Sorry.
The captain fail.
Even if we're a flash genius, it wouldn't-
So, you would, as like poison splashes outward, and
Oh, this was a deck save against poison?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
advantage
yeah.
anyways.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Anyway.
But yeah, he succeeded, so he only takes half. So he takes 13. Well, so half of 13 would be 6. So he takes 6 poison. Jarvis, you take 26. The captain,
That goes home to the temp HP.
I think
It's
he's,
that type of poison that's like acid.
it's effectively.
It's the poison that goes into your pores.
They have like no fucking poison resistance, but they're like a poison-based race. Fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, captain's not looking good after that. But she has disappeared for the time being. And then what? You action search. You still have
he
2
has
more
2
attacks.
more attacks, yeah. So Scary Lady's gone.
Yeah, which actually
What
she
happened to
would
the
just.
lance?
Oh, that one with her.
Okay.
Did the
Yeah.
head also?
The head did. Yeah. It would have like grabbed the head and cocooned it all in.
He will punch once with Punchy Slashy to take.
Okay. Oh, big damn.
And then he'll bonus action give to himself.
Yo. Okay, so that's 32 damage. This
And
guy
he'll
is
punch again.
good real rough. Yeah.
So you should have like one more attack.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And take again.
I think. Well, no, because you only get 3 charges, right?
I thought they flip back and forth. We can use it if it goes to take.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right. Oh yeah, so you would be out on the take ones, but you have one more give one. Yeah, that'll fucking kill him. Which, how would Ed like to do it?
Punch through his chest like it's fucking invincible.
Okay. Yeah, as he just slumps in your telekinetic grip. And that's it for you, Aaron.
So how's the Arachnomancer looking?
He's blooded.
And is anyone looking bad? of our
Ed.
people.
Ed.
Ed's
How
bleeding.
bad, Ed? Is he critical?
He's bloody now, but he was critical just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
no.
And he looks a bit weaker than normal.
All right. I will walk up to him, strumming the banjo, and third level cure wounds. So that's the only level I can cure wounds.
Thanks, Aaron.
Yeah. And then I don't have anything else. Yeah, I'll just walk up to here. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yeah, both of his buddies are dead. It's not looking good.
Real sluggish.
He's I'm trying to cast a spell.
Roll a d20.
1 second. Rolls a d20.
Nope.
Oh, well, is it a casting time of 1 action? If it's a bonus action, it's fine.
Let me double check. Yeah.
It's a casting
Hold
time of 10
on.
minutes.
No.
It'll take 20.
I'm pretty sure if it rolls below a 10 or lower, the spell just works.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I think with that roll, the spell works.
Oh wait,
Oh, it does.
I thought the spell is wasted.
Oh yeah, it doesn't say that it was damn. He should have gotten that other spell off then.
Yeah, because I rolled the d20, so a high roll is good for us.
Counter spell.
Do you?
Oh yeah. 3rd level. I'm gonna eat his spell. Get another power surge.
Nom nom.
You gotta roll for it.
Okay.
Out of curiosity,
Advantage.
the spell he was casting, was he targeting any of us, or was he just doing it and was about to do something?
Hard to tell because he's like slowed. Yeah, it fizzles out. Damn.
Should have cast an 11th level spell.
Yeah, he was casting an 11th level spell.
See, I was gonna protect Ed with Theodore's bubble, but I thought they might cast something.
Bruce, you're up.
All right.
Oh, yeah, let me make this save. But yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Still slow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Why not? Disadvantage. Doctor's orders.
Yeah, 19 will hit. 412. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, Wilfred,
All right, how high is the ceiling?
20 feet.
20 feet. It's 2d10. I'll grab the wizard with telekinesis. So I need a strength check. Nope.
Wow, that's really good for no modifiers.
They go straight up to the roof.
And you drop him?
Yep.
Okay, so he takes 8 damage and he's prone. Holy and my poor arachnomancer. You know, and I was worried when this started. I was like, man, this might be a little bit too much for them. And then every time, should have added more.
I mean, it was bad for Ed. It was really bad for Ed. Ed
Yeah, it
died.
was.
I mean, but the two matron mothers behind this store will solve it.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Anyways, that's Wilfred's turn.
No, it's just another 3 death guards.
Oh God.
One of them doesn't use a bed.
So, is he pressed up against the ceiling or is he pressed up against the ground?
No, he got picked up to the ceiling and dropped, so he's prone on the floor.
All right. Jarvis is then just going to speed right up to there.
They are not restrained, by the way, because I had to let them go.
Okay. He's still prone.
Yeah, save advantage.
How bad does this thing look?
Past bloodied, not quite approaching critical yet. A lot of damage wasn't put into him.
Alright, well, let's change that. Stabby, stab, stab, stab.
Yeah, they all hit.
Can I
Or
like
27.
ridiculously saying something in Elvish as I'm saying? Actually, do I know Elvish before I even start doing that?
I don't know, do you?
Yes, I do. I'll start saying in Elvish. Did you even bother looking for a key in the room?
It
That's my
doesn't
turn.
respond to you, it just... Yeah, Ed.
All right. I'm
Where
not
we
feeling
put
great,
the
but I'll
freaking
come up.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. This guy into the ground.
Hey, let's put him out of his misery. Balmong. 2 hands.
Oh God!
Yeah, 22 hits.
Oh, there's no fuck. Didn't mean to-
Yeah, there's no take. Alright, so 8 plus 18. 26. Alright.
Balmong.
28 will hit. Or 21.
Balmong.
Baomong. How do you want to do it?
Finally chop off the head.
Okay. As you do. And he is decapitated there. Head just kind of rolls off over to the side.
Well, they're dead for sure now, right?
Yes.
All right. Satisfied, Balmong.
Good.
He sheaths the sword.
Alrighty.
Bruce, I think I got it.
I got it too.
Say it
Hell
at the
yeah.
same time to make sure you
All
got
right,
it
you
right.
ready? 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. One of these
One of these severed heads holds the correct
key.
key.
The
The others will destroy you.
Search
behind the teeth of the man with only one eye.
Very good. You know, I am actually
Wow.
very glad that you guys solved it without trying to like brute force it or anything.
Fuck. So how did you guys go about solving that?
We kind of on these ones. I try to find like one thing that like kind of breaks the whole thing. And when I said the teeth, and then Bean said one of, that literally ended it. Like once we had
Everything else kind of fell into place.
Yeah.
Like you'd find after you get the couple words that you can from that. There's some words that will only be missing one letter, and then you just kind of falls like dominoes.
I'm gonna scroll. I'm scrolling back up to the.
Good
Oh,
job,
crap, no.
guys.
Too far up. It's too far up.
And I'm mad when
Yeah,
you said palindrome. I didn't even think of I. I don't know why I didn't even think of it.
No, I didn't think of I at first either, but the E's.
Yeah, once you had the E's, it was like, oh,
It
shit.
was like I, Eve, or air.
So
All right, let's.
so the V and L's were breaking him up.
No, the V is an O.
Oh.
The L is an E.
Yeah, the L's are E's.
Yeah, it's a shift cipher. A becomes H, Z becomes G, etc.
Okay.
Oh, see, I just did substitution. I didn't even. It would have been a lot easier if I would have thought that it was shift.
How you feeling,
Because then
bro?
once you get any letters, it works.
I'm all right.
Well, since we've at least encountered the weapon before, after a minute, at least your fortitude shall be able to be restored back to normal.
Yeah, just a good night's rest, I suppose.
No, literally a minute. Just give it a moment. In the meantime,
No, in the weapon attack, it said it comes back after a long rest.
oh, it does. Fuck.
Yeah, it's a
I
long
misread
rest.
that. Oh, I'm thinking of the shadow thing.
In the meantime, let's find the one-eyed man.
Well, before we do that, let's check this room for any. Oh yeah.
Bruce ain't listening to him. He's running.
Yeah,
We figured it out.
We
did it!
We did it. Solve that puzzle. Jarvis is just
Ed
what
would
with
like
the
to
last
shrink.
couple seconds of his super speed, just gonna speed search these two bodies.
Okay.
Starting with the Arachnomancer.
And I guess we will follow.
You'd find on him seems to be a spell book with like a lot of like Lolth iconography both on the cover and the pages. And I would say it would probably be in a language you wouldn't recognize.
Elvish?
Oh, you speak Elvish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I don't think you speak Undercommon.
I can.
You can, but you don't recognize it right now. And let's see what else. What appears to be a wand, and that's really it on him. And as for the house captain, he would have one of those little leather pouches with the stone and the symbol on it. And he's got the whip and the scimitar. They don't necessarily appear to be magical, and you would find two vials of drow poison.
Add that to my weird ass collection.
But as you guys run over into this room,
And I'm gonna become lethargic for a second.
yep,
6 seconds specifically.
you see the severed heads arrayed out before you again. And as you look around, easy enough, you would find one that does appear to be missing an eye.
Does it seem to be the only one?
What about the real corpse? Like the corpses, 2 corpses here. Are either of them missing an eye?
You can make me an investigation check. Why not?
Just
Low
looking
DC.
at their face.
Don't worry about it. Just.
I mean, yeah, I'd be focused on the severed heads, personally. But
Ed, help.
It's the very low DC. Yeah. Okay.
you actually put out one of their eyes.
Neither one of them is missing an eye, but you would notice the cloaked individual. You notice that in his hand, he seems to be holding a scrap of paper, and on the scrap of paper, you would just see the letter A with an arrow pointing to the letter H.
Hint.
And on his
Oh no, that's right. It's just backwards from what I thought you meant.
And then you would see he also has just on his person, a silver dagger, a hand crossbow, and adventurer's pack. The other individual, when you look at him,
I'll take the silver dagger.
okay. And I'll just say, because you know how to appraise stuff, you figure this is worth about 100 GP.
Oh, silver
the other
dagger's worth
one-
100 gold. Damn.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
older than
apparently this
100
one
years?
is. No, this is actually, so this body is quite recent, as in like you think within the past month or so. When you look at the other body though, you realize that it is much older than the cloaked corpse, and you notice that this guy he's dressed like a knight, right? And he's got that shield, and you notice painted on the shield is a red fish. He also seems to be holding a scrap of paper in his free hand that is like down next to a rusted longsword.
Wait, what's the scrap of paper say?
The bald head holds the key.
The bald head holds the key. Is there a bald one-eyed guy?
There's not a bald one-eyed guy, but there is a bald head. Yeah.
I mean, no, I mean all of them are gonna hold a key. I would think.
Yeah, it does specifically say correct key, so they probably
Yeah.
all have keys.
Yeah.
Does
But this one-eyed man.
Does his armor look similar to the petrified guy?
No.
No, okay.
Well, while Wilf is reading, I feel like me and Bruce go and reach into the one-eyed man's face.
I'll hold the mouth open and you get the key.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Yeah. So you
Behind the
kinda, like,
teeth.
have to like take your dagger and because the mouths are sewn shut and just cut the little threads and then pop it open and you do see sitting on his tongue a key and you pull it out easy enough.
Yeah.
People with earrings would hear a message from Jarvis saying, "How goes it, guys?"
Not sure yet.
Yeah,
Bruce is speaking in the cipher to Jarvis with the letters mingled.
Why would you do that? I'm making my way back.
Making my way.
All right, Bruce. We opening this?
Hell yeah, you got it.
Okay. Put the key in the lock.
All right. You put the key in the lock.
Already a firebolt for anything hostile.
And
I'm either
the-
destroyed or it is the correct key.
The door would unlock and reveal a 15 by 15 foot room with a 10-foot high ceiling and a door at the other end.
Watch
Okay.
for a pressure plate that might drop a basilisk on your head.
I look for pressure plates.
Make an investigation check.
Hey, Bruce,
trying
I
to
got a
look.
book for you if you
Oh,
want to
man.
look at it later.
Ooh, I'll take it.
I tasked him the Arachnomancer's book.
It should not be an advantage, but it's the first roll anyway.
Yeah, there's a pressure plate like right in the middle of the room.
I point it out and I go around it.
I'll follow.
It actually was the only safe tile. It was
No,
made
that
to
is the
look
one-
for pressure plates.
Yeah, that's the pressure plate that drops a basket of healing potions.
Yeah.
If you step on that pressure plate, it deactivates every trap in the labyrinth.
Ooh.
At the cost of like a very dangerous trap, but every other trap is. So either like you can like experience a lethal trap and potentially survive, but then after that, no more traps, or you can deal with every trap.
No. It's just completely safe. It disables the traps. It's what the Like when they come in here for maintenance, they set it off so they can just walk around.
Ah.
It's like the safety switch.
Meanwhile, mine is the let's go gambling trap.
Does this door seem locked?
No, it's unlocked.
I open it.
Okay. The room would open up into a large circular chamber, and on the other end, you would see two statues of what appear to be giantkin, one made entirely out of sapphire, the other one made out of ruby. Seemingly arms locked in some sort of, attempting to sort of like wrestle with one another. However, you would notice that the both of them are missing I believe it was the left arm. They're both missing their left arm. Seems to have like broken off somewhere at the elbow, yet upon a cursory glance of the rest of the room, you don't see the arms anywhere in sight.
Hey, Jarvis, does this look like your statue thing?
Yep.
Is there like a place where we could like slot in this keyboard-sized statue?
From the door, no, you don't see anything.
Uh,
Can I just examine the first few couple feet into the room, see if there's like any weird pressure plates or anything?
Sure. You can just make an investigation check.
Always be casting guidance. 17. Forgot to take off advantage, but yeah, 17.
You don't see any traps, any pressure plates, or anything like that.
Let me see if I can figure out anything. Doot. Anything else in the room, on the ceiling, on the walls?
Nothing on the ceiling or the walls, but you would notice that the place in which both of the statues are, the base does seem to be made out of solid gold. And now that you've approached a little bit closer, there does seem to be a slot that would fit the little statue that, well, not quite little, but the statue you had previously found.
Cool. I'll take it out. Please be the right way and not lead to these things becoming alive. And I place it.
Okay, you would place it, and there would be like a little bit of rumbling within the room, and you would watch as it would sort of like sink down into the base plate, and more gold would sort of like slide over the top of it. And then both of the statues would begin to glow brightly. And then you'd watch as like that sort of brightness would coalesce in both of their chests and then slowly move from where you imagine their heart would be down to their severed arms. And you'd watch as the gemstones would like slowly grow out and replace the severed arms.
That's cool.
And once that completes, those statues would like sort of begin to move and release their grasp from each other's hands. And then they would turn both of them towards the group, and they would both kneel. And when they do, the wall to the north would crumble, revealing a passage beyond.
Jarvis attempts and kind of halfway does the Japanese bow. He does it weirdly. Eh? No? Oh, okay.
I will
They
say
don't-
a giant thank you for showing us the way.
No, I was looking to the group. Okay. Clever.
We don't know what that means.
What are you looking at your shoes? I don't. I'm a little confused. I don't, I
No,
don't-
never mind. I just want to feel special for a moment, but whatever.
Check this hallway for a trap.
Make another investigation check.
Money.
8. Or it's fine.
Oh, you don't see any traps.
As well.
2 basilisks.
But in this room, you would see 4 barrels and a chest.
Ray of Frost at the chest.
Okay. It's the chest now covered in frost.
Okay, I'll open it.
Alrighty. And inside, you would find what seems to be. Hold on. Just want to make sure I get this correct. You would see what appears to be a large obsidian orb. Or not obsidian, no, it would be a gemstone. Onyx. And it's about a little bit bigger than the size of a basketball.
It's that orb from Lord of the Rings.
It is not a palantir. You would notice that there is an indent, however, within the sphere, a place where a secondary sphere could rest.
Another puzzle piece.
Have we found a second sphere? Or.
Nope.
No? Okay. Guess there must be a sphere somewhere else.
Anything else in there?
Nothing else in the chest.
Let's check the barrels.
You check. Ooh, which barrel are you checking first?
I'd go to this one.
That barrel, you kind of like give it because it's on its side. You give it like a little bit of a movement, and you hear some liquid sloshing around inside of it.
Ed, I think we found you another ale barrel.
Ooh!
Well, hold on now. I think I should hold on to the barrel.
Irrelevant, and
Can
we
you
should
even
probably
lift
see
it?
if it's actually.
Bruce.
I can drag it.
For all we know, it could be arsenic.
I guess Ev will go and check the barrel to see if it's alcohol.
What's the one on its side?
Oh. Is it tapped?
No, it wouldn't be tapped.
Does Ed
I think he has it tapped.
Does he have a
Because
free
I think
tap?
when he might have a free tap. Because he put a tap in both of the barrels he bought. I don't know if he.
I mean, I could always stab it.
Yeah, but then we can't.
Any of you know mending?
I believe so.
I know.
My other self did.
I know fabricate.
Yeah, I got mending.
Yeah, you could do that then.
Yeah, okay. Stab it.
So yeah, go over and into the barrel, then pull out.
Okay. Yeah, your bayonet would be dripping with some
I made
sort
sure
of.
to clean it before doing it.
Okay. It would be dripping with some sort of clear liquid, and you would get the sort of like smell that you would get from alcohol. A bit of a, like that sort of fermented smell.
You're
He'll
talking about vodka or like pure alcohol?
Ed puts a mug under the under the hole and pours it into it a bit, and then goes to take a swig.
It's Everclear.
It is sake.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that makes sense.
I will use
This is some
mending
good shit.
to close up the hole.
Barrel
We got barrels
of
of
sake.
sake. What about the upright ones?
Those easy enough. Like they have like a lid on top of them. You open up the first one, and it seems to be full of millet, and the other one would be full of rice.
Wait, what'd you say?
Millet.
Millet.
What's millet?
I'm not familiar with. Anton, I'm not familiar with that.
It's a cereal plant.
Just MILLT.
Are a group of small round
Yeah.
whole grains that are part of the grass family.
They are used to make flour or alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of grain and alcohol here.
Hold on, timeout, Jarvis. Anything in the story tell you about taking the ogre's shit? Like, should we leave them an offering of one of the barrels or something?
Let me go find that story for a moment so I can recall.
Because this seems like oddly specific stuff.
Uh, a better question is, would I recall?
If I remember the story right, even though I read it just before this again, no, you don't remember anything about taking stuff from them. You would just remember
No.
that the one had gotten its arm removed and that it eventually came to reclaim it.
Yeah, because you freaking like people go to war and shit and like to do shit there. Yeah, because when I remember, right, we're not dealing with the female one, correct? Or is that irrelevant? Oh wait, no,
Well,
never mind.
in
That's
the
irrelevant.
story, it disguised itself as a nursemaid, but
Yeah,
it
yeah. So as long as we don't end up at some point finding a gemmed hand that is already severed, we should be fine. These are just, I'm guessing, taste of the land, which I'm surprised
Is the
these.
other barrel sake as well?
the other one on its side would also be sake.
All right. I guess we just poke and repair as well. So 2 barrels of sake.
How big are the barrels?
Barrel sizes.
Because I don't think these can fit into bags of holding.
Oh man.
So,
the two asake would be quarter casks,
Quarter casks.
so they hold about 13 gallons.
2 quarter casks of sake.
And then the other ones are like I guess default barrel size, full of
Yeah.
the millet in one and the rice in the other.
yeah, barrel is 40 gallons.
Yeah, those would
Barrel
both be
50.
Yeah, those being well,
The quarter cask could probably fit. I mean, because 13 gallons is not.
we could take the wine, but we couldn't really take the barrels with these. Without physically carrying
Yeah,
them
Ed,
out.
Ed loads up his bag of holding of alcohol with the 2 quarter casks.
Yeah, I'll help him get them in there.
Okay. I know he's already got. I don't think those ones with the beer were quarter casks, or they might also be. So, not sure how much 13 gallons plus the barrel itself weighs, but I know that he's probably approaching his limit with all 4 of those in there.
I mean, how much denser is sake than water?
That's irrelevant.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not irrelevant
It's very
No,
relevant.
for
it's
figuring
relevant.
out. It's literally relevant for figuring out weight because water is a
No,
known weight.
Wait, are you just putting the straight alcohol in there? Or are you putting the barrels in?
We're talking about the weight limit, Anton.
Oh, sorry. I was
Uh,
thinking physical space.
It's 13 gallons of water is 104 pounds.
For 4 liters of water is 4 kilograms.
Yeah, but this is an imperial system.
Also, it's 80%
Actually, it's
of
customary
sake
system
is water,
game.
so
Ain't no metric system game. Look, Dylan, just go get some sake, pour it on water, see which one floats on top of the other.
I know at the very least when I mix it with lemonade and it's like the like 4C powdered lemonade or like Minute Maid, the sake usually floats to the top. I'll get like my 2 shots of sake right off the bat on top and then the lemonade all the way after. So it says it's 80% water. So I mean like I guess a little bit lighter.
Yeah, so it's like somewhere around 100 pounds per. Plus the bear, whatever the quarter cask itself weighs.
Right, yeah, so putting those 2 in and then he's got like another 2 in there that are full, well, mostly full of beer. Yeah, I think he might only be able to fit one of them in there without exceeding his weight limit.
Darn.
But he's not the only one that has a bag of holding.
I'll take one.
All right.
All right. 1 quarter cask of sake to Jarvis.
Yep, and
And you know what? Let's take a quick tenor because I really gonna pee.
Right.
So come back at 39. Alrighty. So after stuffing the barrels of sake, your quarter casks of sake into your bags of holding, you start progressing as Jarvis instantly transmissions to the front entrance. Where are y'all heading next?
we were talking about just going back and instead of checking out what door they're working on, we're gonna check on the the path we opened up.
Bold of you to assume the Oni didn't attack you when you step back out of the hallway after
Well,
taking their sake.
Yeah, no, they come to life, murder everyone. No.
Rocks fall.
Rocks fall, only the people that instant transmission died. You hate to see it.
Um. Yeah, you come back into this room, and you had used that key to unlock the door to the north. And there's a second door down a 15-foot hallway.
I'd be willing to bet there's another trap in that hall.
let me take a look.
I shall assist.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
like
be casting guidance.
litigation.
The bitchigation.
20.
Does not appear to be trapped.
We good. I will proceed forward as I accidentally click on my medieval cuisines quick tab.
Give me a second.
I will head down the hallway. Boop, boop, boop. And open up the door.
Give me a second. Trying to find my notes.
Okay.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Alrighty. So we gotta reveal this like so. Alright. So within this room, there is a stone-walled well within this small round room. And at the far side of the well, a stone statue stands with one arm raised in a fist, index finger pointed to the ground. The other holds a tablet.
I'll go check out the tablet. See if there's anything written on it.
Give me a moment. Just gonna put this down for now as the statue.
And hole for the well.
Yeah, I'll get a little hole going. Why not? We'll do that.
The well's empty.
It is not, I can assure you.
Yeah, so I'll...
Is there a guy named Jimmy down there?
You come over,
What's that
and
last?
It is inscribed with runes. Post your languages real quick.
I got Celestial, Elvish, Draconic, Deep Speech, German, and Common.
Okay. Actually, Ed's in the room. Yeah, Ed would recognize this.
Oh, it's giant.
What's it say, Ed?
It would say. Whoa,
Imagine
not
Aaron's
all
letting
that.
Ed have this moment.
Yeah. Though it is. I also do not speak languages.
I could technically speak it.
Be
out
humble,
loud.
trespasser. You believe your destination is beneath you, but you mustn't miss the point.
And as you guys are standing around the well, you would notice that in the water, about 2 feet down, you would see a metal gauntlet hovering magically, glowing blue within the clear water, fingers outstretched towards the statue.
I'm looking at the statue. It's pointing, right?
It is one arm raised in a fist, index finger pointed to the ground.
I follow where it's. Is it like pointing? Where we would be pointing would be pointing at the well, or just directly at the ground.
I'm just directly at the ground.
Okay, I look at where it's pointing.
Floor.
Just floor.
Floor.
And you said the gauntlet is pointing.
It's
At the statue?
stretching. It's reaching out.
Yeah, its fingers are outstretched.
On the spot it's pointing on the ground, I'll run my hand over it to see if there's like anything invisible there.
Okay. You just feel the normal hoarseness of a hewn stone.
Mage
I could-
hand, try to bring the gauntlet up.
I could I think I could get rid of the floor where it's pointing. If you think it's
That wouldn't
below the
mess
floor.
with the place.
I think more so we shouldn't mess with the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very much ignoring the warning Ed read out.
Yeah.
Well, do you have the mage hand grab the gauntlet?
Well, I was using mage hand to try to pull up the gauntlet.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do.
Completely.
Yeah.
Don't
It
stop.
grabs the gauntlet and tries to pull it up.
Nothing?
It doesn't move.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
If it had done something, would that also have been what you thought?
Well, it's
It
more
was
so
all
you
part
can
of
get
my plan.
It's either would have been we all started drowning, or the room would start flooding, or it would have done, or I wouldn't be able to move it.
It probably.
So what was the benefit of that then?
You would know not to do it.
Oh, yeah, if you expected it to kill us, what?
I expected it would start trying to kill us, but would allow us the opportunity to escape.
It was either kill us
Then-
or
then
no,
why?
it doesn't kill us.
Yeah, it's either it does nothing or what it does is bad. So let's do this. That's a great idea.
Eh.
What it probably does is if you reach down for it, it probably pulls you under.
Yeah, that's also the reason why I didn't just start grabbing for it with my own hand.
Maybe you should.
Can I look? Is there anything on the ceiling?
No, there's nothing on the ceiling.
Hmm.
And
I wrap my hand around the finger, and I pull it.
Pull the finger.
It doesn't budge.
Doesn't budge. Okay.
the question.
Can a person sit underneath where the finger is pointing?
Under the statue? Yeah, you could.
I will sit under there so that it's pointing at me.
The real treasure was the Bruce we found along the way.
Does anything happen?
No.
Also, look up
Okay.
the reverse point. Like if you draw a straight line through through the tip of the finger, where's the other end of that point?
Straight up from the hand.
Yeah, it'd be straight up from the hand.
What is there?
Ceiling?
Ceiling. Okay. What's the other hand doing?
It's holding the tablet that has
Okay.
the inscribed
Mhm,
runes.
mhm, That's right. That's right. Is
Is there anything behind the statue?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
I point at the gauntlet.
Okay, yeah, you point at the gauntlet.
Worth a try.
Can I try something?
Go
What are you
ahead.
trying?
I was gonna use a mage hand to scoop up some of the water.
Okay.
Is it just water, or is it something else?
Seems to be just water, a little bit like kind of spills between the like the gaps between the fingers, but enough of it remains within the palms. It's very really clear. Crystal.
How cold is it?
It's brisk. I mean, like if you go over and like touch it, yeah. It's chilly. I mean, you're deep down. It's an underground well. Pretty cold.
Alright. I'm going to kind of like position myself if I were to start being pulled into the well, that my feet are planted in such a manner that I can start pushing away. Then I'm gonna put my hand into the well. Well, actually, better question is, how far is the water in the well?
The water from where the gauntlet is magically floating within the water, it's about, give or take, like 4.5 feet up from the bottom, like somewhere in between there. And then the water does come up over the like tips of the fingers of the gauntlet about another 1.5 feet.
Okay. And it's pointing at the statue.
it's not pointing. It's just the hands of the gauntlet. The fingers are like outstretched, as almost if it's reaching for the statue.
All right. Well, if this thing starts trying to pull me in, I can at least teleport myself out. I'm gonna try to stretch down and grasp the hand.
Okay. You stretch down, and the well wall from the floor isn't too particularly high. It's like maybe about like 3-ish feet, and you stretch down and you kind of like grasp the gauntlet. Water's cold. It's a gauntlet.
And I pull.
You pull, it doesn't budge.
Try push.
Can I manipulate the fingers at all?
No, they seem just stationary.
Okay, but then I try pushing as I grasp the hand.
You try pushing. It's a little difficult. Because you're kind of like trying to like force yourself to push forward. Be a low DC. Make me an athletics check.
Oh, watch as I fall on my face, guys, into the well. Oh, 10. No, I didn't say I cast guidance.
You fall into the water.
What? Shit. How
That's-
deep is the water? And am I silly?
Total, what said the gauntlet starts about, it's 2 feet down. It's like a 6-inch gauntlet, a foot and a half above where it started. So 2 feet, and then like another like 4-ish, 5 feet down. So it's 7 feet down. I mean, like you fall in and then you just kind of like float back up to the top.
Yeah.
I mean, like your clothes and your armor definitely feel like they're weighing you down, but not any more than they would in any other type of water.
Okay.
Imagine he probably loses his grip on the gauntlet as he falls.
Yeah, you definitely lost
Yeah.
your grip on the gauntlet when you fell in.
Can I rotate the gauntlet?
So you touch the gauntlet.
Yeah.
You attempt to rotate it.
Yeah.
Stays in place.
Okay.
What about the orb that we got? Can we put the finger
Yeah.
in it like it's a bowling ball?
Yeah, but the thing is, the indentation is it's looking for another sphere.
I mean, a finger
Uh,
facing downward can go into it.
Maybe
Is
try
it-
pointing while you're holding the gauntlet. I think it says don't miss the point.
Hold on. I use Ed. Can you?
Be humbled. I guess I'll
you stick your arm-
kneel where in front of the statue where it's pointing.
That's smart.
Yeah, like
Smart.
kneel your head under the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can have Ed help me pull myself out?
He'll lower a rope.
Yeah.
It's not that far.
7
Yep.
feet.
I mean, 7 feet to the bottom of the water.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
that far
it's
down
to the bottom. Yeah, the
gauntlet.
bottom of the well is 7 feet down from like where the water level sits, and the water level sits basically at about like floor. But
So it's
you know
only 2
the
feet
walls of
down.
the
Yeah,
well are.
he'll reach down
Yeah.
and pull you back up.
Thank you, Ed.
I'll
Yeah.
proceed you to how you dry.
But you genuflect under the point. Nothing happens.
That was disappointing.
Maybe it's under the stone where it's pointing.
Yeah, give it a shot. Why not?
I mean, it'll take me 10 minutes, but I'll do it.
Is there anything past the water as I look down?
No, and I mean like it's crystal clear. Like you just see the bottom of the well.
I'll use my mage hand to try and push the gauntlet down, so I don't reach in myself.
Okay. Yeah, you try and it remains stationary. Just locked in place.
I would like. I'm gonna try to fabricate the 5 feet of stone, a 5-foot cube of stone under where it's pointing, into a pile of rubble. Because that shouldn't take any craftsman's tools.
No. Okay, so you spend the 10 minutes and you do that, and eventually you would have like basically like a 5-foot cube hollowed out underneath it. And
Yeah,
like,
just the
material-
stone. So like if there's something like a chest or something in there, I wouldn't be doing that. I'm just taking the stone, like making a stone rubble pile.
Yeah, it
That's
would
mine.
be like maybe like 2 feet under. It would like just start to be dirt, but like it wouldn't. Actually, no. You're deep down. You know, it would all still be stone. Yeah, but you end up just getting this 5-foot cube. It's empty.
Can we move this statue? Is it like in the ground?
Oh, can we make it point at the gauntlet?
Can we move the statue?
Yeah, any parts of it can rotate?
It doesn't appear as though any parts of it can rotate. It's a stone statue, and it's like sort of like built into this little like 2 foot or so high like pedestal for it.
See, I feel like once we
Does the
figure it
pedestal
out,
look attached to the floor?
we're gonna feel real dumb.
Yeah, it's attached to the floor.
Mhm.
Or well, I guess it's attached. It's not really attached to the floor per se. Like the weight of
Like,
it
is it separate stone?
Yeah, it's separate stone. Yeah, it's not hewn from the same stone as the floor.
But can it be moved?
You can attempt it.
There is a giant pit here now, though. So if you're moving it, you gotta like kind of move it to the side.
Fine. I tried doing that.
I guess Ed will help push.
Yeah, make a strength check.
Can Ed make it since
Yeah,
I'm
Ed
a
will
boy?
push.
I'll inspire Ed first.
You don't fucking
You know what?
made it.
And also use the D10. I'll take the 9.
Yeah, take the 9. 34.
34, Jesus. Yeah, like with ease, he starts like sliding it across the floor.
It's an awful noise. Stone
Yeah,
on stone.
Yeah.
So let's have it point towards the well at the gauntlet.
So you want to like push it closer to the well?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it would end up where Jarvis is, because that's a pit there. So
Yeah.
I think they'd move it to like where Jarvis is on the map,
Yeah.
or Wilfred. Either way.
You're just making sure it.
Jarvis was helping Ed, so it'd be. Oh, the well's gone.
Sorry.
We did something.
Well.
If you point at the well disappears. Let's go.
All right. So you slide it over, so that it's like now, the hand would be pointing down into the well.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
Is there anything at the base of where the statue was?
No. And the only thing that you see like new is just the like scratch marks from moving it.
While you were under there, did you look under, like, in the water if there was any tunnel or anything? Any hidden spot?
You can look for yourself, dude. It's right down.
I'm asking, did you look?
No.
Yeah, I mean you were literally in the water.
I just figured I'd ask if you looked.
You know what?
What the fuck?
Jump back into the well.
You go back into the well? Okay.
You go back into the well, and I, ignoring the gauntlet for right now, I look around in the water.
I mean, Bruce has fire hair. He doesn't want to be underwater.
You look around, and I mean, like it's the same sort of stone that the well wall is made out of, and it goes down to like the bottom, and then like the floor seems to be made out of like dirt, so like the water would be able to naturally rise up.
But nothing. No.
No tunnels. Yeah,
No
no.
tunnels. No written things. Nothing.
No.
What kind of is the well carved or is it like brick laid?
It's so like it looks brick laid, but I guess the best way to describe it is more like there doesn't seem to be like any gaps or anything. You know, like it has the like where the seams would be if you had brick laid it, but like there doesn't actually seem like it's airtight.
So it was carved to look like it was brick laid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is hewn stone.
Let's look for a button.
Ed, do you think you'd be able to hold one of us like out over the well to where we could like instead of just like pointing, we could point like the statue is at the gauntlet, like point down at it?
Sure.
Can I trace my hands along the wall to see if there's anything? Like the around the room?
Sure.
I feel like we're missing something obvious.
Yeah, I feel like we're trying to look everywhere. I don't see.
Yeah,
where
I'm
we're
gonna look for a button.
All right.
Can Travis rack his brain for a hint?
Bold trespasser, you believe your
You-
destination is beneath you, but you mustn't miss the point.
Sure, you can make a just like a straight intelligence roll.
Yeah.
And I'll say, like, as you're racking your brains, Bruce, you trace your hands along, like, the walls in the chamber. You don't find any buttons or any, like, carvings or anything. Aaron, you get held over the well and point down. Nothing
Like the
happens.
same way the statue is. If
Yeah,
that matters.
you match, like, the same stance. Nothing happens. Wilfred, you start checking around the well itself for buttons. Do you get into the well and like look along the walls in there too, or
I mean, I guess.
okay? Yeah, you do it, and I mean, like, it takes some time because like every so often, like, you know, it's a little bit deeper than you are tall, so like you gotta like dive down and come back up for air, but nothing. And then Jarvis, finally, you just think to yourself, you're like, we seem to have exhausted every option but putting the gauntlet on.
I really didn't want to do it because I was fearful what would happen. Jarvis is gonna do it since might as well. Jarvis goes into the water and shoves his hand in.
Okay. You shove your hand into the gauntlet. The gauntlet remains locked in place, however, you can move your fingers. But when you try to like pull your hand out of it, it is stuck and you're stuck in position.
Okay. I'm kind
Which-
of just hanging here, guys.
You're technically underwater while that's happening. But you would watch as he's kind of like struggling a little bit and he's stuck in position. And then
Hold my breath for a while.
you
So
can hold your
I'm
breath
not-
for a little bit. Yeah. Well, like
What's your
just the
con score?
initial. Yeah. What's your con score?
18.
So
Yeah, so 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes. Yeah, just kind of more like not a struggle for breath, but like a struggle for fuck. I can't get my arm out of this. But like you do see that the fingers are able to move. And then the water begins to rise.
Oh, fuck you, is all I can think.
Point! Point!
Yeah, I'm
You see
pointing.
Wilfred just kind of like pointing his
Statue.
finger above you.
I try to angle the finger at the statue as I point.
To point at the statue. Okay. Yeah, so like it's locked in place. You're able to kind of like move it around. It actually like rotates now, but like around, I guess, like your wrist. And you point up at the statue, and you see him doing it. The water's rising, and it's rising fast. It starts to pour out over the top of the well and begins to flood the floor of the chamber. You would look back towards the door. It is now closed, and you assume locked.
Through the earring, I shout, point down.
We got a 5-foot cube. To
That
collect water.
saves us a little bit of time.
Yeah, it saves you a little bit of time.
I'm climbing on
Yeah,
top of
dude.
it.
Through the earring, I shouted him to point down.
I'm about to say, can I rotate in my space and point down, or can I point down?
So the gauntlet is still like locked in that place up. You can rotate it around, and you can move the fingers, but you can't bring it like to move your whole arm to point down.
Point at where the statue was.
I mean, but the statue didn't have its arm pointing down. Like
No.
a fist with the finger pointing down would be the fist is pointed at you.
That's how it was. The fist was pointed at you with the finger pointing down.
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you attempt to mimic that?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're the next thing I tried, anyways.
All right.
I'm also
So you
trying to stay calm while doing this, because freaking out isn't going to help.
you do that, and the eyes of the statue would flash, and the water would begin to recede, and you would all watch as, minus Jarvis because he's underwater in the well, as this wall over here would crumble and reveal a path.
Does it let go of me?
Not immediately, until the water like drains all the way. Like the well runs completely dry, and I would say that like by the time that the water finally dips to like where your head would be, you were just like getting ready to gasp for air, and then you're like, okay, I can breathe now, and then it just slowly drains out the bottom, seemingly just through the dirt.
Okay.
And then the gauntlet would release you, and you would like fall like a couple of feet, not
Yes.
enough to take any damage.
Does the gauntlet just stay there?
It stays there.
I give it a high five. As I use it as a way of climbing back up.
Ed will assist your climbing.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, what's down?
Behind door number 4. Let's just
I'll-
continue. Oh,
I'll try off Wilfred and Jarvis.
thank you.
Thank you.
We just go through. I think I figured out this place at least. It's not going to try and kill you in these single way hallways. That's just being a dick. If it's a place of intelligence. Excuse me, Wilfred.
No.
Okay, can you go forward?
don't get to lead.
Okay,
No one
go
elected
forward.
you as leader. What's
I
down this
wasn't-
hall, Dylan?
It would open up into another chamber. A
Ooh.
triangular chamber with a central pillar.
Never
Oh, this-
trust a triangle.
This looks familiar, but like different.
Wait. Are we already at the end? Is there a plaque?
Well, first of all, you would see that the hallway, there's a hallway that continues up to the north. But for this room, bu- 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 oh, cool. Fuck me. All right. So the placard on this one, it would be on the pillar, facing this way,
Which way?
to the north. If you could see I'll change my color.
You're in GM mode.
Like, oh, am I? Oh no,
Think
I'm
so.
not broadcasting. The plaque faces this way.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess Celestia.
And the plaque It's not written in a language per se. It appears like music, like written music.
Oh,
Aaron.
This was made for you.
I mean, cabbage is the longest word you can write in music. Is it cabbage?
No. There's no, like, it doesn't spell anything out. It just seems like a tune.
Okay.
It just seems like a pretty simple tune.
Yeah, does it seem like it's a one-part thing? Or like it would need two instruments or anything?
No, it only need one instrument.
Alright. I will attempt to play it on the banjo.
Okay.
The banjo we got New Anzaru from the banjo.
Yeah.
You begin to play the tune, which in reading it seems like a very simple melody. Yet the sounds produced are discordant and it almost sounds malicious. I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck us.
This raises a great question.
Uh-oh.
Before I spend the time looking up the item to see if this matters, is this a charm?
No, it is not.
Okay.
Not at disadvantage, but but it's a 1 anyway.
See, DC. DC is a 15, so Ed, Jarvis, Aaron, and Bruce, you take 1d4 of psychic damage. So you take 1 psychic damage.
Owie.
Yeah.
Look, okay. Normally my playing is not that bad.
No, I
Maybe
think
play
it's
it
the
backwards.
room. Hold on. Let's see if there's any more pieces we're missing.
Maybe it's upside down?
Possibly, but let's go check down the other way before we start fucking with music.
I mean, he's a
Can I-
musician. Why can't, like, can he
Yeah.
divine
I, like-
anything from this?
Yeah. Can I like look at the music and see if I can figure out anything about it? Like if it is
Yeah,
meant to be played a different way?
yeah, you know. So, well, first this, Jarvis, you got to walk down the hallway, and you start walking down the hallway, and then all of a sudden you're just back where you were at the start of the hallway.
Oh, it's the infinite staircase from Mario.
Got a backwards long jump.
Just like a hallway with a blackened end.
No, it just seemingly like stretches on forever. Aaron, you know music, and you didn't really like put 2 and 2 together at first. You're just like, music, I guess maybe I should play it. You notice that the same 3 notes were the only notes that you were playing. And those 3 notes were B, A, and D.
Bad.
Oh, clearly I should play D-E-A-D.
I mean, you could try that.
Wait.
Play good.
It's like that was the whole
Oh.
music was just 3 notes.
It was
Like,
3
it wasn't
notes, like it was like repeating.
Okay, but like it was always in that same order.
Yes.
Okay,
You
you
do
can't play
dab.
good. There's no O.
Yeah,
You
there's
can do,
no
you can do cabbage. You can do add. You can do dead.
Dab.
Fad, fab.
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Add.
Well, what do you play?
I play cabbage.
Play cabbage.
Yeah. CABBAGE.
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Okay, pass.
We all turn into cabbages.
Pass.
Alright.
Oh no, wait, that's a 12. So it's a fail. So the 12 and 12, fail, pass. Okay, so Jarvis and Bruce,
This is for science.
you take 4 psychic damage.
Ah. Okay, that was worse that time.
Yes, as for some strange reason, even though you would know, Aaron, that should not be a malicious tune. It seems to hurt your friends.
Play what's written backwards.
I mean, do y'all wanna step back out into the hallway or something?
We can-
Sure.
Maybe not get hurt.
Oh, almost lost Ed to the void.
All right, so I'll play, and not just the notes backwards, but the rhythm backwards as well. From
Okay.
what's written.
All right. Yeah, you do that, and it would turn into pleasant notes, and you would watch as the plaque would begin to glow, and the sheet music in words inscribed upon it would reverse itself to the order that you are currently playing in, and you would watch as it would sort of almost shine a light down the hallway, and instead of it seemingly being an infinite corridor, you would now see it comes to an end.
Damn it,
Figure
Bach.
it out.
Yeah, this is some Bach shit.
Okay.
Bok, bok.
You
Man
could
wrote
say
his
it was-
music on Mobius strips.
You could say it was backwards.
Oh, that's a good joke. I wasn't even going for a joke. The man just made his music weird and
Cast vicious
backwards and
mockery
repeating.
on Bruce.
I was really
that
hoping
joke was
that
bad.
when I
You should feel bad. Vicious mockery.
I'll
I was
never
really
take
hoping
it
when I played
back.
the second one, it would just summon a bunch of cabbages. Would have been funny.
It was funny, yeah. Missed opportunity.
Alright, let's see what's up ahead. Who wants to lead?
Take a step into the hallway.
Wait,
Go, musical
Maybe I should-
Jesus.
maybe I should lead so I can search for traps.
I keep playing bad backwards.
Okay. It's a pleasant melody.
You're just
D-A-B,
playing
And-
dab.
dab, dab.
Yeah, you're just playing dab, dab, dab.
Just between every time, dab.
So within this, this 25 by 35 foot room with a 20-foot high ceiling, you see a intricate stone door immediately to the north, and then a seemingly normal door to the east. Carved within this stone door, you would see what appears to be a large circle with, was it 10 tendrils reaching out of it and coming to these little orbs. But in the center of the circle, there is a depression in which something seemingly can be slotted.
Like a nice onyx sphere.
Like a big sphere.
Like a big sphere.
Does the depression for it have like a spot that looks like it would inset the other sphere? Like the missing sphere from the Onyx one?
No. It seems like the missing sphere would go into the onyx.
Oh, so we're missing a part.
I mean, we could still put that there, but
Yep. You gonna put it in, see if it even does anything?
yeah, whoever has it can.
Okay, guess I will. I'll put the sphere in.
Okay.
Don't let the tentacles get you.
Does it just go in and nothing else happens?
It slots in, and you kind of hear like a little bit of like a click almost, but the door remains closed.
Okay.
Is this door locked?
No, that door would be open,
All right.
and it would reveal this short little hallway.
I
Look
think
for traps.
I think that hallway is safe.
You don't spot any traps.
Okay. Open this door. But the
That
door was
door-
trapped.
That door does not open.
Does not open.
That door's a mimic.
All right, this must be the other side of the part that the drow were trying to get through.
Is there any indication on that door of it can be opened from this side?
It doesn't appear.
Well,
Right,
let's
go
go back to that
to where
room.
we killed the drow.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Dodging the basilisk plate.
B
Just
D
don't know if it
A
reset.
B D A B.
Now that we're back in this room, can I see if there's any like what the original puzzle here was? Any indication of it?
Yeah. So within this room, there is that seems to be like a raised sort of stone dais, and you imagine that at one point or another, the large hunk of iron may have stood upon it. Because as you gaze at it more, you're like, oh yeah, that looks like roughly humanoid in shape. And you would also see like almost like alcoves in the wall that they appeared as though they once contained stained glass. Some of them still do, but a lot of them have been like they seemingly just sort of like came out, and you think that these glass piles were the stained glass.
Okay.
Oh, so the drow fucked up the puzzle.
Oh, they totally did. That's why I'm trying to find where if there's like a thing somewhere that talks about how the puzzle's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Is it on the iron golem?
You can make an investigation check.
Sure. Always be casting guidance. Natty for 30 with guidance.
All right. So yeah, this guy's like pretty like roughed up. It seems like acid ate away at its armor in certain places. You see like some spots where it's covered in, you think like some poison, as well as like there's webbing in some of the joints. But you do see that like its central sort of like chest area has been caved in, and as you start like moving around within like the shattered arcane core and little bits of cogs and machinery, you do eventually pull out this strange looking cog that you thought it was a cog at first, and then you're like, oh wow, like you can manipulate this, and it sort of like unfolds itself into a key shape.
Got the key.
All right, insert into the door.
But there's nothing anywhere that just has like a tablet that says "Look into me for a key" or some weird cryptic way of saying it.
No, strangely, when you looked around, there didn't seem to be any tablet here. Do you think that
Might
like
have been in
this
the stained glass.
could have been? It very well could have been, because of the stained glass that remains, there does appear to be like depictions of individuals, but so much of it is destroyed that you don't think you'd be able to put the story together.
What are these other creatures that aren't drow or the iron golem?
Door.
Oh,
Prism.
Classwork
cool.
columns. But you put the key in, and the door would unlock, and a hallway would be revealed to you, and you would see just at this portion of the hallway here, A familiar archway with two greatswords hooked over at the top of the archway.
I walk forward. Is that weird film there?
Yeah.
Bayonet and just cut.
Okay. And
That
it
is
just
what
kind of
triggers the trap for this one.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, it's when it falls loose instead of when you pull it taut.
But yeah, I cut and just push through.
yeah. No, yeah. Pulling it taut is what triggers it. Making it loose does not trigger it. But yeah, you walk through. And you would see that the hallway curves to the left, and that there's another door at the end of the hallway.
Check the crown for traps because shenanigans. Well, a check for traps essentially.
You do not see any traps.
Okay. All right, let's see. It's behind door number 5.
Okay, give me a second to get to my page. Okay. All right.
Bruce, what are you doing?
I'm following.
He's trying to figure out if he could solve the cipher faster.
Ooh.
You find yourselves in a large chamber, shrouded in mist. A swirling black-purple void blocks a doorway on the far side of the room. Immediately, sorry, well, it wouldn't really be immediately, but standing in front of you is a gently glowing white crystal on a tall stand. 5 colorful lenses encircled with frames covered in runes are placed in equal distances around the room.
Any placard anywhere?
No placard.
Okay. Colored puzzle. I stand on purple.
So, yeah, so that's like not like an arcane circle for you to stand on.
Oh.
Okay, good night. Yeah, it's one of the lenses. It's one of the colored lenses.
Oh, like is it like floating in space? Is it on the ground? What's happening? with
It's
it?
kind of like a metal pole, and then
Oh,
It's
is it on a
holding the
track where
lens.
we can like align them?
so they don't move, but you can move the lens.
Wait, is it
Like you can
one-
angle it.
Yeah,
is it like
you can
one of
angle it.
those contraptions where you can like that you, a viewfinder, but instead of binoculars, it's a freaking a piece of glass.
Yeah, it's like a big like colorful glass lens within like a metal frame with like handles on the left and right hand side, and then that circular metal frame like goes down to the pole, and there is like a little mechanism like where it attaches, where it seems like you would be able to rotate the lens, but otherwise it remains stationary.
Can I only angle it up and down, left, right?
Yeah, up, down, left, right.
I'm gonna touch the center rock.
Okay. It feels cold to the touch, and it's just like this gently pulsing glow from within. And despite the picture, even though it looks blue, it is white.
Aaron, does that door open?
Uh, 1 second. I want to look through the lens at the crystal, see if it looks any different through the lens other than colored.
It would just have the tint.
Okay, then yeah, I'll see if the door is locked.
The door is locked.
Yeah, it's locked.
I'll look at the black fog through the lens.
It is just a swirling purple black void.
I'm gonna do dancing lights and have the light kind of focus behind the crystal next to me.
Okay. So the lens. Okay. The purple one or the red one?
Purple.
Okay. It would begin to emit a purple beam of light.
Okay,
Yeah.
what happens if I aim it at the crystal?
You aim it at the crystal, and the beam would like sort of strike it, and the crystal would begin um, refracting that light towards the swirling void.
I'll pull out my flashlight and shine it through the blue one at the crystal.
Okay. And then that too would begin refracting the light towards the void.
I'll relight my torch and hold it up to the green.
And if need be, I can use the dancing lights to technically, because I can split it
I'll produce flame.
to get the orange.
Yeah,
Or
first do
yellow.
the yellow. Jarvis
Orange?
got the purple and orange.
Um, Give me 1 second. So the purple, just as a little correction here, the purple would not be purple. It would actually be
Magenta?
gray,
Oh, great.
and the yellow would be brown. I just didn't have those colors.
Okay.
But yeah, so you light the torch and you start shining through the green one. Same thing, will start refracting through. And then Bruce, you're doing the brown one, right?
Yeah.
Or the red one, either
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you start doing the brown one, same thing, it'll refract through, and then I think the only one is, do you have Ed lighting another one? The last one?
Jarvis can do two.
I could do two. Yeah, so you do that.
Like-
And it would refract through, and it would all of them would hit the void, and the void would begin like whirling, and the room would begin to rumble as. Give me a second. Yeah, a portal would open up in front of the crystal where all of the beams sort of like converged, and
What the fuck?
oh, that's funny.
We've chosen our destroyer, and it's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
I
Uh,
was hoping for more of a mechadendrite.
a suit of animated armor would walk forth from the portal, and it would it would just start menacingly walking towards you guys.
Oh.
Like the fight?
You would assume.
I'm going to yell at whoever's behind the gray one to back away as I back away from the brown one and turn that light off.
I'll turn off my lights.
Just the gray.
Okay, I turn off the gray one.
Okay.
Yeah, so the gray and the brown are off.
Doesn't seem to stop its advance. Actually, it would have moved over here. And then, hold on. I just gotta open its sheet. It's gonna try and slam Ed.
I mean,
Okay,
Ed wouldn't have just stood there waiting for it to approach. He would have ready attack for it to get close.
Okay. I mean, well, you didn't say that until just now.
I mean, you just kind of moved it straight up to him, so like I didn't really have a chance to. You're not getting an attack off for sure, Jarvis.
Well, can I or no?
Doesn't
I'll
it take
say-
an action to command the dancing lights?
Yeah,
And you
it
backed it
does.
off.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
good
no
point.
giant's might.
All right, and then this thing's gonna slam him, and then
Oh,
we'll
shit.
go into a little loose initiative. Yeah, he'll -13. Okay. Oh, awful. Yo, look at all these nat 20s. Bruce, if you could roll initiative. Thank you. Alrighty. Yeah, so Jarvis, you can go now.
One spike.
13. What is this thing's AC? Why does it not say? That'll miss.
Two spike.
That'll hit. Roll damage. 12. Okay. Yeah, this thing's already looking really rough.
Can you not fuck up my big friend over there? And my turn.
Okay. Wilfred.
Still keeping the light up. I'm gonna throw gonna step over and do a shocking grasp at advantage because it's metal armor, I presume.
Yeah.
Shocking grasp.
It's all fun and games until the animated leather armor comes after you.
Yeah. 15? Okay. Yeah, this thing would, like, get electrocuted. You'd, like, watch the joint stiffen up, and then it would collapse to the floor.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave you an initiative for right now. Well, I'll keep the initiative up, is what I mean.
Let's point the lights at the fog instead.
Can we?
Isn't it like if the primary colors are red, green, and blue, and if like, isn't there like some type of slider where if you have all of them on, it's white?
Yep.
Which is the opposite of black?
Because we're dealing with light. It's additive. So it's white. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the opposite of black, right?
Yeah. So let's
Yes,
shine at
we're-
the cloud.
Yeah, we're additive here. Let's try it.
I thought we did that and it didn't work when we took
pointed
the.
at the crystal.
Oh, okay, yeah. I guess we can try the black.
Bruce, make me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Okay. You would recall from the classes that you paid attention to at the college, the Master Silverspell had once said, some philosophies of magic believe that all energy can be broken into 5 elements that exist in a cycle of flux with one another. When energy changes in the correct cycle, it can be amplified or destroyed.
Okay. So they're elements, not colors. We're thinking.
Chromatic.
I'll
Then what the fuck
relay
is
that.
gray? Oh, gray would be black.
Gray could be black.
But what? Why brown?
Yeah, brown. Well,
Brown technically is a
In ol-
chromatic color.
in older editions, there was brown dragon.
There still are. Just no one likes
Blue,
to use them.
green, red.
So the order is what's important, right?
That's what you think sounds right.
Yeah.
Is it possible to angle the lights so they hit each other rather than just a singular crystal?
You could try that.
Alright.
I think Bruce is onto something. We just need to light them in a specific order. But how do we determine that order?
Bruce? Any ideas?
I'm trying to think. So, I mean, what do we think each of them represents, right?
Blue
think
could
that would
be cold. Red would be fire.
What is it? It's blue, green, gray, brown, yellow.
No, blue, gray, red, brown, green. Or well, yeah, but in the order of where you're standing, yeah, it'd be blue, green,
Gray,
gray,
brown.
no, red,
Oh,
then
red,
brown.
and then brown. Okay.
Yeah, yellow. Yeah, it's just a yellow is brown, since there's actually a red.
green, gray, red, brown.
Green's probably poison.
Is there anything I can think of with like stars? Like I know some classifications of stars can be colors.
Can I try
Of the
There is
order.
no brown dwarf stars, but those are failed stars and they have not been discovered yet.
Let's see.
Blue
Can we
and high
reflect one of the
energy.
lenses into each other?
Green stars don't exist, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I don't really know it that well.
And
So
there's no gray stars.
Yes.
They're
I
called
guess that would be a
white.
really dim white star.
I'm gonna
Neutron star.
the one that I'm at. Can I see if I can reflect a light into the purple one on the map?
So you want to,
Red to gray.
yeah, red
Red.
into gray.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So you move the dancing lights, and well, first you angle both of them,
Yeah.
and the beams would meet one another, seemingly like combine in the middle, and then blast off, and they would like kind of, how do I put it, like this, and then they would blast over in that direction. Aaron, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit!
Ouch.
I wasn't trying to do that, but okay.
Okay, so you succeed. So you're going to be taking half of. What was it? That was. And then there's that one. So you take 2 radiant damage
Radiant.
and 3 fire damage.
Well, there
Gray
we
is
go. We know.
radiant.
Yeah, we know Gray's radiant.
Okay. Was not trying to hit
Ouch.
Aaron. I do apologize. Do you want me to help you out there?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm fine.
But
I was
how do
just
we
trying to see if
order
I
them?
could-
Is the thing.
Well, I was trying to see if I could reflect a light from one lens to another lens.
Again, Bruce is probably correct. We just need to light them in the correct order.
So radiant and fire we have so far.
Yeah.
I mean, if we
Yeah.
think green's poison, Ed might be the best one to test that.
Yeah, Ed will just step in front of the green light. Well, at least put his hand in front of the green light.
He puts his hand in front of the green light. Well, he's putting his hand in front of it, so there would be no save. He would take 3 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Oh.
Bludgeoning.
The light punched me.
I mean, still probably the best one to take it.
I don't know light to punch.
I mean, you can
You said
propel spaceships with light.
It was fire.
You do what?
All right, I'll take one for the team. I'll put my hand in front of the blue beam.
Yeah, and I'll do the brown one as well.
Okay. For Aaron, you would take 14 cold damage. And Bruce, you are down at that would be Brown. You would take 6 piercing damage.
So we got bludgeoning, piercing, fire, cold, and radiant.
Bruce, make me a history check. Okay. Yeah. You're not sure. You feel like there was something more to what Master Silverspell said in that lecture, but you just can't quite place it.
Did you say out loud where you heard that from?
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Silverspell was yapping about something. I think I was half listening.
I'm gonna send Silverspell.
Okay.
On theoretical magic.
Yeah, that would work.
In what order do you need to combine elements to amplify?
You should tell him which elements we're working with, right?
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cold, bludgeoning, radiant, fire, piercing. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Trying to solve puzzle. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Dispel black fog. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Thanks. 25.
Okay. Jeez. And you're a teacher at my college? Simple Eastern magic philosophy. The cycle goes wood, fire, earth, metal, water.
Wood, fire. Wood, fire,
Metals.
earth, metal.
Bludgeoning.
And then water.
No, water's cold. So what is blunt? Or bludgeoning?
Metals,
Piercing.
piercing.
Metal's probably piercing.
Look, I'm an archaeologist. I'm not a fucking physicist.
Not a magic physicist.
Water's generally cold. Does that make sense for Earth to be radiant?
Well, we
So
got a
it'd be
50-50
bludgeoning.
shot. Worst case
Fire
scenario.
is either
guy
fire or
could do that.
radiant, and then earth could be fire.
I mean, wood could be fire.
Wood could also be fire.
So it needs to be bludgeoning, fire, radiant, piercing, cold.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if we go by the colors, though,
Wood is brown. Fire is red.
what is brown?
Earth
Well, Earth is
brown.
also brown.
Does that mean gray is metal
Earth-
then?
Oh,
The-
gray.
The Earth could be
Gray is metal.
the gray is metal. Earth could be green.
Yeah. Earth could be green. Water is blue.
Yeah, I think that's the order then.
But saying, fuck, that messes with me.
So it's brown, red, green, yeah, gray, blue.
Brown,
Like color-wise, I like that.
Yeah.
red.
Let's do it, and whatever comes out, and if anything comes out to try to kill us, we'll kill it.
Although wood and earth could reverse. because
Yeah,
of
that's that's the trippy part.
leaves
But
on trees.
let's try the first way first.
Yeah,
I think wood's more specific, so I think it should be brown.
Well, I mean, but you also have green wood. Like when you cut fresh wood, the inside of it is green.
Yeah, I don't think that's the way the Eastern philosophies are going in this case.
yeah. Let's light it in that order: brown, red, green, gray, blue.
Okay. And you do that, and they would all hit into the crystal, and this time, instead of refracting, the crystal would begin to glow an immensely bright white light, so much so that you need to look away briefly as it would shoot a beam forward and dispel the darkness.
Is
Cool.
that door still locked?
I try the door.
That door next to you would open. That door down there, after dispelling the magic, would fling itself open.
Oh, cool. All right, Aaron, what's in there?
A hallway.
That leads to another
Awesome.
door.
What's beyond the hallway?
Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
I get on the floor.
You'd see another teleportation circle and 2 chests.
Okay, let's go find the next puzzle piece.
I stare intently at this circle.
I can
go
figure out
to
where
the
it
chest.
goes. I'll form a mental link with Aaron this time. Actually, no, Aaron hates things in his head. I'll form it with Bruce again because we seem to have a bond there. And I'll step in.
Watch for the mind gun.
Get out of
And-
my head.
It would warp you back here.
Well, back at the start. I'll come back.
Yeah, might as well just start making your way back.
Making my way back to the room. But I won't
I
go
will-
that way. I'm going to go this way.
Unless someone says otherwise, I'm going to be checking the left box.
It's a mimic.
I look in the right one without checking
I
for.
dare this thing to be a mimic at this
Mm.
point.
Give me a second. You open yours, and inside, you would find a smaller purple orb that has this sort of green spot in the middle of it with a black slit-looking sort of pupil.
Okay, found another next puzzle piece.
I open the
and-
mimic.
No, and then over in yours, you would find what appears to be a long, we'll call it about like 4 feet in height, piece of strange-looking wood.
Like staff shaped or like plank? What are we talking about?
Like a staff shape, yeah.
All right, I'll pick it up. Take a look at it.
Is it just wood, or what is it?
Make a
No.
nature check.
Nature. Let's go. Not bad.
Oh, pretty good. It's not actually made out of wood. You think it might be made out of mushroom,
Mm,
but it's both light and strong. Yeah, it's Meave's dried penile. No,
You've never had a penis.
his
I mean-
appendage.
Not really wood, but mushroom.
Want me to take a look at it just in case?
Yeah, I mean we can look at it when we'll get somewhere better before we do all that.
Yeah. You just want to go back to that key room, or what?
Yeah, let's go back to the key room.
We've exhausted
Wilford will
every path.
catch up.
Yeah,
Which is a
Wilford
good thing.
will probably have been gotten here with a light jog by the time you guys get there.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta explain to
Alright.
Silver Spell that I'm not an idiot.
Well,
Yeah, you check out. It looked like he insulted you or something with the look on your face.
I'm sure he's joking, but honestly, that's not my area's expertise. I've only had magic for for like a month.
We'll have to remind him next time we see him.
Now, if it was Bruce asking that question, I think he'd be more disappointed.
Oh no, he knows I'm an idiot.
Let me see
Slap
the
that
weird-
Orbin.
Let me see the weird mushroom.
I thought you were gunning for student of the month this month, though.
It's more like, the student that like is his favorite. Not the smartest, but like,
Oh, Silver Spell's pet.
Yeah. Well, no, not that either.
Bruce, you sell yourself short sometimes.
It's like a respect thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like, he kind of doesn't want someone to spike the punch bowl, but like when someone does, he's like, "Oh, Bruce."
Yeah, I mean they do it in a creative way, especially probably.
Oh yeah, but then it's all to get them asleep so that we can chop their legs off. But continue.
Moment you
Slap
want
that Orbin.
Don't you want to figure out what the
We
mushroom
can
does
figure
first?
out the block
It'll
of.
take
No,
We
no.
can do
I
that
mean we'll
later.
figure out the staff later.
Okay, just wanted to make sure it wasn't another puzzle piece as I put in the next orb.
I mean, it will probably be very obvious that it is when we come across the place for it.
I put in the orb.
All right, you put the orb in, and you would now see that you have effectively created a 3D eyeball, and that the visage of this creature carved into the stone. To those of you from Faerun, which I think, yeah, there's only two of you.
I grew up in Waterdeep.
You would-
Is this a beholder?
It's a beholder.
You
Oh,
walked past the old Zoblob shop many
Oh.
times.
oh.
And once that happens, the wall over to your left would crumble and reveal a passageway, and this door would open, revealing a hallway going forward.
Like to imagine the beholder shot out a disintegration beam at that wall.
Well, that pathway basically just circles back around.
You look like you've seen a ghost though, there, Wilford.
That's a beholder. Very
Cool.
dangerous.
Did
What
that
now?
ever come up in the little
A
book I have?
floating eyeball that thinks things into existence. Their eye, wherever they're looking, makes magic stop working.
That sounds cool.
It's bad.
Oh, dangerous, but cool. Alright. Onwards!
None of you have like a magical pacemaker, right?
You know what a
Not
pacemaker is?
Or is it a magical heart replacement? Oh fuck! Jarvis's limbs will stop working.
If that's the case.
He just his limbs just lock in place.
It'd be my arms, but yeah.
Beholder is the ultimate counter to Jarvis.
Apparently,
Beholder
yeah.
that knows heat metal, the perfect counter to Jarvis.
I mean, it's just an anti-magic field is all you need for that to work, though, right?
See, the only thing about the beholders that can cast magic is that their eye stalks don't work anymore. They're called elder orbs, and yeah, so they're actually maybe not necessarily as dangerous.
Yeah, but Dylan, you can give class levels to any monster.
I'm not that insane.
It's raw in the DMG.
As you approach that wall, it would crumble and reveal a massive circular room.
I really hope this is just a room and
Do we
not
want to take a
about-
long rest before we enter this arena?
I mean, I'm fine.
You know what?
I
have
only
faith in the
have 4 spell
Based on what
slots
told
remaining.
us- well, I have
Ed
faith in
is-
this place.
Missing over half his health.
I
up
have
to
faith
you.
in this place that it is not going to throw a big monster at us.
I mean, you're welcome to test that theory at your earliest convenience.
All right then. I walk in.
Let's quick save, and then if it's bad, we'll load our save.
Oh yeah, I left the
Literally.
turn order up. I'm sorry. Let me get rid of that. It is
I'm not
a
just gonna let Jarvis walk in there by himself.
massive circular
Yeah, I'm following.
domed room. You see that the walls are lined with torch sconces. The room entirely empty. But once you enter, the wall would reform, and you would watch as a familiar phenomenon happens as smoke begins to pour down from the torch sconces and fill the entire room. And you would find yourself transported.
Ooh.
We're in the Sea of Night.
No, this is space.
Our space, like empty space.
You
Well, you heard nothing when I said it. I never searched.
you would find yourself in what appears to be a vast night sky.
Is that a
The
blue marble?
ground beneath you. Yeah, it might be. The ground beneath you would be solid.
Does it feel like there's an atmosphere, or is my breath trying to escape my face?
No, you feel like you can breathe. You don't feel weightless though. You would be. Yeah, why did I make this so fucking big? Was it because of the image? I didn't
I
want the
think it's the
image
image.
quality to drop.
Yes,
You know what? I'm gonna. What did I make the width? Jesus Christ.
did you do fit image? Did you fit eh. Sometimes when you place an image, you'll do it too.
That's more accurate to what I want.
Blue marble.
Yeah, you'd be over there. Yeah, sorry, bye bye, Blue Marble.
I can't believe that the void of space just ate the planet Earth.
Wilford just kind of like, not like a overtly squint, but like just kind of like the disapproval father, like I told you not to do this kind of look at
Well,
Jarvis.
Are we in outer space?
I think.
This is the Sea of Night.
No, I'm pretty sure it's outer space.
I mean, I think what you're calling outer space is what Favoridians call the Sea of Night.
Oh,
I'm just trying to find.
I will use a bonus action to regain 2 sword points.
yeah. I don't know about your sea at night, but there's not supposed to be air. Like we're not supposed to be able to talk and breathe in outer space.
I'm also gonna drink another greater healing potion because, precautions and all that.
Okay, all right. So as
what are
you
we standing on?
adjust yourself to the space, you would watch as seemingly appearing out of the fabric of night itself.
Don't like
Hello.
that.
Nope. Well, that potion was just some red Kool-Aid.
Oh, is it looking right at us?
Oh yeah,
My
it's
mage armor is
looking right at you.
offline.
Did he get the healing potion off, or did he drink red Kool-Aid?
He would have got the healing potion off.
All our magic
Okay.
items are deactivated except for Balmung because it's an artifact.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that means my right arm still works.
That's not an artifact. It's a legendary item.
The weapons of growth are legendary, I believe.
Yes, yeah. I base them off of vestiges, but they are not vestiges.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Okay.
But as this creature would appear before you, it would Yeah, it would speak within all of your heads, though also seemingly echoing throughout the massive expanse of the stars. It has been quite some time since someone has made it this far. Welcome to the lair of Kilasamol.
Kilasamo.
Or sorry, yeah, Kilsamol, sorry, Kilsamol.
Kilsamo.
You have come for the treasure, have you not? But the architects said that you must first prove yourselves worthy. You will face me now. And if you survive, claim your fortune. And that's where we gonna call it.
This is gonna be a rough fight.
Fuck. Yeah, this is gonna suck. Ed is hurt, and he's our gem against a beholder.
He's missing 36 of his maximum HP. His max right now is
Hey.
92.
Look, y'all walked in with him. So,
Yeah, you could have just told me no.
I did tell you no!
But why'd you walk in? Okay. Let me rephrase that. Why'd you follow me?
Because Aaron wasn't gonna let you walk in alone, because if it did turn out to be like an enemy, you're gonna die in there. But you... Wow. Why did
Yeah,
you
I
do
said I said that I wasn't going to let you go in alone. Bruce I think pretty much did. If he's in, I'm in. And then
Ed wouldn't have
I don't know.
Those wouldn't have let them go in alone. And then Wilfred's like, well, if we're all doing this.
I'm not gonna be the only survivor out here and have to find my way home alone.
I think we'll be fine.
you'll be fine.
I mean, either we will or we won't.
I mean, we got 4 casters and a fighter.
Well,
And we need to
technically,
remember
we
that our
have
magic
3
items stop
full
working when it's
casters.
looking at us.
We have
Yes.
3 full casters.
The
one
only
half-
time that the sight actually matters in D&D and works where Tom goes, I can just go behind him, right? Yes, you can.
I mean, but he still knows you're there because of his other eyes.
Oh yeah, he knows you're there, but it's just the central eye is the what
Is
is it?
what
It's like
matters.
a fucking 150 foot cone or some ridiculous shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's 150. It's 150. Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't destroy your stuff; it just deactivates it. If you can, kite him, you should be fine. If a simper beholder is all you're gonna have to deal with,
It rises as an undead beholder after we kill it.
no, it's not Karn or whatever the fuck his name is. But yeah, that's what we gonna call it.
Forget, do basic beholders have legendary actions or no?
No, but you're in its lair.
I know. Well, that's what
Layer
I'm trying to
actions
remember.
are probably going to be a thing. We're fucked. This is going to be very rough.